We're live.
God, what face was that?
Hello and welcome to Endless Night, our Rime of the Frostmaiden game. I am your dungeon master for the evening, Sam Dillon, and I am here with my wonderful players, some of whom are melting in the absolute wretched heat. Let's have them introduce themselves if they can still speak.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Karu. I'm melting currently. I'm playing Edmir Urgent, the Celestial Warlock, Pact of the Blade, Half-Elf Protector Azamar. Noble of the party. That's it.
Hi, I'm Zio. I'm playing Sigrid Owley. She is a Rune Knight fighter and an Earth Genasi and the babysitter of said noble, and I'm also melting. Send like 10 fans or some AC, please.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Sho. I'm currently not melting. I'm playing Bitterfrost, the Boreal Bloodline Sorcerer, and I'm a Libis's Tiefling and a pain in the butt.
That was a gorgeous pageant wave, by the way.
Thank you. I wasn't even looking at it.
No, it was like that was spot on. I'm Matt. I'm playing Oryx, the Earth Genasi Barbarian, Path of the Beast. Frick, dragon.
Hi, I'm Pi. I'm playing Ember, the blade singing wizard Tabaxi, and I'm legitimately shocked that I don't have a babysitter in this one, and it isn't Zio. And I can't wait for me to eat these words in like 10 sessions.
I'm legitimately shocked that you think not everyone else in the party is your babysitter.
Well, no,
It's like
but
we've been
she
taking
said that she
turns.
was Addie's babysitter.
Yeah, because she's
Okay.
getting paid to babysit Addie.
Yep. So does that mean
Yeah.
that you're just Ember's mom? Because you don't get shit for that.
No, that would require caring about him more.
Listen, this family tree is already fucked up enough as it is. You don't need to try and help it.
That is true.
I mean,
You have the most fucked up family tree, I think, in this party. And that's saying something considering Addie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So who wants to do the recap?
Kara does.
Yeah, before we go into recap mode, I would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Roll20 .net, which is a free VTT to play games like this and a bunch of other systems, including they just released a bunch of Vampire the Masquerade stuff. Also, in news of what's going on soon, I am looking for the information. Stalling. July 9th to July 19th, everyone who has an account gets to test out their new dynamic lighting system, which is what we've been using in our games all this time. There will be live demos by the Roll20 staff and a bunch of other creators on July 11th. But as long as you have a free account made on Roll20, you can make a game and play with the dynamic lighting and see how cool it is to have that added to your battle maps from July 9th to 19th for the summer camp activity that Roll20 is going to be running. So check that out. Don't miss it.
Please note, if you have dynamic lighting on, that does not mean you have turned off collision. Your players can still wander through the dark walls.
See, that's the thing. There's going to be a bunch of creators showing exactly how everything works, so you can
Are
not.
you gonna watch it, Karu?
Shut up.
watching and remembering are two different things.
You thought it was hot 2 minutes ago, man. That was a scorcher.
God. All right.
Like,
well,
"I love you guys."
love you guys. Oh, that didn't work. What just happened?
I don't know. Uh-oh. Car,
What
are you breaking things again?
What did you break,
No,
Karu?
not breaking things. I'm just trying to figure out where.
Only the DM is trying to break things.
By things, he
What?
means players.
Okay,
I was gonna say by things he means our spirits.
I think I broke something. Hold on, give me a
Or, you
second,
know,
because we do have a second
architecture.
announcement.
Why am I so white?
I
Don't
don't
answer
know.
that.
All
Just kidding,
right.
don't go outside.
Fix that. Hold on.
This is one of the few times I wish that my chair had a way to lock it from falling back because I really want the ice pack on my neck right now.
It's really
You
nice to have it
can.
on my neck.
You usually either, instead of pulling up on the little lever, you pull out or push in. And it'll
There
lock
is
it.
no lever.
What
What
lever?
kind of bum ass chair you got?
One that squeaks a lot.
So what you're saying is you need a new chair.
This
No.
is my new chair.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
You
I
need a
fixed
better
it.
new chair.
Everyone got to see on the video how I fixed it. Ill Met by Moonlight, a colorful and chaotic 5e adventure celebrating diversity and inclusivity, is out. I'm posting the itch page on the chat, but it is also free on my Patreon. You can grab it, play it, and if you like it, you can purchase it on itch because all the proceeds are going to the Trevor Project. This was a project done by all non-cishet men. It was a really awesome team to be a part of. I did the tokens, which are on the image, and a bunch of other really cool people participated. So check it out. It is, again, free on the Patreon, or you can buy it on the link from Itch, and all proceeds will be going to the Trevor Project. It is a really cool little romp into the Feywild. It can be inserted in pretty much any campaign that has, peasants and forests. that's the link. And it's meant for players of around level 7 to 8. And yeah, it's just a little detour into the Feywild, and then they get dumped back to where they were. So if you need a break from your usual adventuring, you need a mid-campaign shenanigan thing. You don't have anything prepped for a session. Just grab the PDF. It's got some awesome maps, and run this little adventure, and then let us know how it goes. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it for announcements. Besides, maybe check out Sam's DM Musings. Is it dmmusings.com?
RPG Musings.
RPG Musings, that's it. For a lot of stuff, if you want to run this game called Rime of the Frostmaiden, Sam's made some pretty good posts about it.
Oh, that's why I haven't heard of it. I'm like, I feel like I was told not to. I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
If
a
you're
lot
a
of...
DM, he's also made a small PDF that has a ton of extra shit you can add in about the Cult of Viril, I believe.
Hell
That
yeah,
is true.
Sam.
Yeah, we don't plug that often enough, Sam. You have to plug your shit.
Plug,
Okay,
plug.
I guess.
That's what we did it for you this time. Yeah,
awesome.
so
Thank you.
that's it. Now, yeah, before we started, we were talking about our notes for last session, that apparently Pie's notes just say just chase the damn thing or something
Chase
like
the
that.
dragon.
Chase the fucker.
Chase the fucker. Okay.
It's very helpful.
I mean, that does describe quite a bit of the session.
Yeah. I actually have bullet notes because I tried my best to do better notes last session. So we told the Easthaven captain about the danger of the dragon construct and told them to alert the other towns of the incoming danger. We gave them the blueprints to use as proof. We took Velen's dog sled. We head south.
And dogs.
And dogs. On the way there, a storm was brewing, so we used the weather-changing orb to stop it and created a huge, nice weather blob that followed us across half the Icewind Dale.
More or less a spotlight right on us.
Yeah.
It was very subtle.
Really subtle.
Yeah,
Didn't,
subtle.
Didn't it all say, "Hey, Oral, come kill us all"?
I'm
Squish me.
Then apparently,
Don't worry, I'm sure she didn't even notice the 5-mile radius dome of good weather in the middle of her, eternal night.
yeah, totally.
I mean, it
That's
really depends on
fine.
what she considers good weather.
Anything that she doesn't make.
Was definitely cooler still than here.
I wish. Can I have an orb of control weather,
Please.
please?
Sure.
Charge spent. So it's just gonna be one of these.
So we got there just in time to see the dragon leave, and too far for us to do jack shit to stop it.
Oopsie.
So I cast Gift of Luck on everyone but Oryx, and then we had a short rest. Or I had a short rest because I went ahead of the party,
Oh, yeah.
flying down the
Uh-huh.
mountain, and then hid for an hour and took a cat nap. We raced past Dugan's Hole and Goodmead, both razed to the ground by the dragon. And we finally see the dragon attacking Easthaven and rush there past like 200 citizens that are fleeing. And then we took a lot of caffeine, and that bullet point just says 6
yeah.
hours of caffeine fueled exhaustion -1.
I
Yeah.
love dwarven coffee.
We caught
Yeah,
up.
it especially affected Addie, who got 6 hours of a high out of it, and Bitter
Yeah.
and Oryx only got 2.
Ooh.
Right.
They, however, weren't nearly as fucked up as Addie to begin with.
I had
Yeah.
two. I had
Very
2
true.
points. I had 2 points of exhaustion. So thanks to the caffeine, I'm now at 1. We caught up to it in Easthaven and did 105 damage in 1 round. Scared it off to Kaer Koenig. Ember and Bitter went down to its breath attack, which is radiant damage.
Not
Really?
fucking fun.
Nope. We let it go, but I shot it with a light arrow to make it a beacon to warn where it was. And then I picked the 2 people that were down up barely. And Velen gave us 10 healing potions. I have 1 healing potion left, and that was my last note.
Gulp.
Yeah, I think everyone else
You didn't
gulped.
take both of them?
I definitely took both of them.
I remember, I don't know if I gave one of my potions away or something, but I did keep 1 just because I'm the healer, and if I go down, you guys need a potion to pick me up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't.
I'm like, where the fuck would you do that?
I don't think I took any damage and all that because even if we fall off it, so it's like somebody else gets mine too. They need them.
Oh,
Yeah, because Oryx jumped onto the back of the dragon,
Yeah,
and
good
so
point.
it couldn't really injure him the whole time.
okay.
It
Well-
did try to charm me once though.
Yoink.
Yeah.
It
Try.
it charms you, it didn't just try.
Oh, actually, it did. Yeah, but it was like, it was flying around too far for me to do anything.
Right.
Yeah. Oh god, why are you doing
And
this
now
to me?
we're chasing
Oh.
after the fucker.
I have 1 spell slot left.
Don't you only normally have 2?
Yes.
So you have 50% of your spell slots left.
Correct.
That sounds much better than I have 1.
Don't
Yeah.
don't use them all in one place.
More
Hmm.
importantly, I still have 4 healing light and 4 healing hands.
You have 4 hands? Fucking freak.
I think
The
those are going to be
Nazimar,
more
what do you
valuable.
expect?
Those are going to be more valuable resources than this. Oryx would bring up before we deploy. He grabbed a bunch of chains. He would ask the group, "Do we want to make sure the dogs and the axe beak are okay, or are we just going after that thing?" Once everyone's kind of back on their feet.
We don't have the
I don't
time
think
to
we're
We
waste.
don't have time.
The
I
axe-
hate
Yeah.
I hate
And
it,
even
but
if
we
they
don't have
aren't-
time.
I don't know if we can do anything right now.
No, we can't. We'll deal with that later.
Listen, nobody's gonna eat the dogs because the axe beak will like chop their heads off. So
It would
Oh,
take
what?
you probably 30 to 45 minutes to make sure that your dogs and the axe beak are
No.
okay.
Nope.
We
we're
don't
done.
have that time.
We only stayed
much
as long
I hate
as
to
it was
say
necessary to grab some chains and pile
yep.
them up on the
On the sled.
on
sled.
the unnatural sled.
Yeah.
Our best
Off we
hope
go!
is that when the people were escaping, they were like, "Hey, dogs in a dog sled, let's use them."
What are you doing with Velen?
oh,
Did
I
you
thought
wanna
she
I
ran
thought she-
off.
I thought
Yeah, I thought she just
teleported.
teleported away.
That's true, but I mean, do you want to try to contact her? Are you just assuming she's going to be wherever you are?
She
What's
said
your...
she was going ahead to Koenig to try and keep
Stall it.
stalling the
Deal with it.
dragon. So we were like,
Because remember,
cool.
you called her and she like showed up, right?
I
Yeah.
know.
And she was good and pissed off at us.
Yeah.
Then let's just call her just to say that we're coming.
No, she knows we're coming.
Yeah,
knows we're coming.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I
If we call,
believe.
then she'll yell at us again. So let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. off.
She
do
seems
think
to
that's
know enough that
wrong?
she probably understands we're on our way, but we're not going to be as fast as her in our magical teleportiness.
Regardless, let's
Okay.
go.
All right, so you are going to go off to from Easthaven to
Caredinaval.
Caredinaval,
Yeah.
which is, it looks like 20 miles.
What? No, that's for Karakonic. It's 5 miles plus 7 miles. That's not 20.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at kilometers.
Same thing.
No, not the
No.
same
No,
thing.
not at
Very
all.
different. Yes, 12.5 miles. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong.
Can we,
That's
looking
would
at
it
the
be any
map,
faster? Yeah, I mean that's for the roads. Would it be any faster just to go straight there, straight
Oh.
north, like we kind of did?
that would
coming down
mean
here?
going over the lake, and we don't know where it gets dangerously thin, because the
Yeah, so
lake's not fully frozen.
remember your zombie dogs go 7 or 8 miles per hour.
Yeah.
They're
They
on the
go
higher end when you're on a road.
Yeah.
They might not go that. They'll go on the lower end if you're not on a road, and it's much more dangerous.
Yeah, no, let's just go on the road because they're faster that way.
That is the lake where people have been disappearing, so I don't think we want to disappear with them.
What?
What?
Later. We
That wasn't our plan to go disappearing?
no.
No.
Dang it.
So I would so take a dip
Yeah.
in that lake right now.
Polar bear plunge.
So I'll remind you that it's around 5 a.m. on Midwinter.
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Not thinking about that.
Yeah, no, we've been driving, so to speak, for about almost 16-ish hours straight.
It sucks.
Yeah, you're all like really
Wrecked.
Yeah,
fucked.
we're
Yeah, but this dragon's gonna keep wrecking shit until
We
we
really
kill
don't
it.
have a choice in the matter.
Pretty much, yeah.
if we
I
don't
mean,
want 10 towns
Good.
raised.
I was say it's down to 7.5 towns now, so
Too soon! Too soon!
Yeah, we're like 1 hour away from full moon dim light.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess that'll work in our favor, honestly.
Just don't think about it. Just go.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're going.
Go.
I'm not thinking about what day it is.
Happy
Don't want to. Just focus on what we're doing. I don't want to think of anything else. I don't like this shit.
I will also let you know that it's a full moon.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Nice.
so to say that you're an hour away, I mean, I think the full moon gives you dim light. So you're not an hour away from dim light or from you're like at dim light already because there's a full moon. But the weather is really shit outside of your bubble. But the question is, are you going to, like, it deactivated, right? I think you
weather control?
stopped the bubble.
We just ran out of time. We haven't
Right.
Yeah.
really tried to
Only lasted-
deactivate it.
Right.
Yeah, it was only 8 hours, so
Yeah, so the question is, are you going to try to activate it again, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
if I can, yeah.
The problem is, trying to activate it now when we've used it once, it might blow up on us. Maybe don't do that.
Not
has a
near
tendency to
me,
blow
at
up.
least.
Is it going to be any
Not
worse
near.
if it blows up?
I mean, it worked fine the last
Well,
time.
I mean,
I'm
we
not going to
could
be
try
near you when you try and turn it on. Just saying.
how about
Well,
we
when it blew up last time, it took Ember within what, like 10 hit points of
Oh, it
being
would
dead,
kill
right?
probably 2 people.
Yeah,
Dragon if we don't get there.
I don't think so.
we could always try
Just get-
activating it around the dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just get real close to the dragon and then try activating it.
Throw it in its mouth, turn it on, and run.
Eat this, motherfucker!
Well, the hand grenade. Oh my god.
Hungry.
Then I'll
Okay.
leave it alone.
We're the worst.
So it takes you about an hour and a half to get to Caer Dineval.
We should
This
have tried to blow
sucks.
ourselves up.
Do we spot the dragon at any point?
No.
We spot Kieran.
Fuck.
Even the light
Um,
beacon?
Well, because in really bad conditions, your range of vision is only like 100 feet, at best 200 feet. So
Yeah, okay.
it's a little fast. When you had the good weather around you, it was a lot easier to see
The
a
5 mile
far
radius.
distance. Yeah. But so you get to, let me just throw us onto the map of Caer Dineval here. So you get to Caer Dineval, and
Is it here?
it is completely like decimated
God damn it.
because it's so tiny.
Yeah.
Like the only part of it that's not really damaged is these two areas here where the care actually is, and then this. But all the rest of all of these buildings are basically, the majority of them are gone. There's probably one or two interspersed that didn't happen to get hit with the strafing attack, but basically, you know, most of the people you pass them as you're going.
Well, at least
Right.
we know they're survivors, but no dragon, we gotta keep going.
Yep.
I say we blow ourselves up.
Do we see in the group of people who made it out? Do we see Trovis anywhere?
Trovis wasn't he from the other Kirakonig?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Caer Konig.
Oh.
You didn't stop in Caer Dineval to do
Right.
anything.
It's too tiny.
Wrong care. I keep getting those mixed up.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Well, won't be an issue now anymore.
This time is too soon.
And it takes you some time to get to Caer Konig from Caer Dineval.
God.
Not a huge amount of time though, but it's another half hour, 45 minutes. I mean, you stop in Caer Dineval to see if, to make sure. You stop for a few minutes. By the time you get to Caer Konig, the dragon is actually flying off, and you can see the strafing runs it did. It only destroyed about half the town, but there's a lot on fire and a lot of. So you want to roll me a perception check?
Jeez.
I don't have.
Ignore that 10, but 11.
And
still
ignore
pass
the
with
other
a
one.
trace
I have
on.
5.
Someone roll better, please. Thank you,
I got a
Amber.
10,
Nice.
but a 23.
I did not have
Ember,
advantage. I had disadvantage, so 10.
Ember, you see that when you look around, there's a lot of devastation. You see some people that are trying to like save the buildings and make sure that the fires and whatnot don't spread. And then you see what you think are also some people setting some fires and
What?
causing some problem. Some of them are Dwergar and some of them are humans.
I'm just shouting, "Our sins!" and pointing.
Wait, what?
Arsons.
They're starting more fires.
No sign of the dragon?
No, it flew.
Dragon's flying off.
As you were coming into town, you saw that it was flying off in the direction of that general direction of the Dwarven Valley / Caer Konig or / Kelvin's Cairn / Tourmaline.
God damn it.
But
There's no way we're catching up with that dragon right now.
Without
It's really fast.
Well, we're not going to have a road at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you have to go by the Dwarven Valley.
Hate to say this, but the best thing we might be able to do is turn around and see if we can maybe make it to Targos or Bryn Shander before it gets there. Because it's going to do... Probably going to do Tourmaline and Lonelywood next.
Oh God,
Do any of the
Lonelywood.
people trying to... Any of the people trying to put the buildings out notice after I start screaming about the people starting more fires?
So Caer Konig, where you are right now, to Targos is 24 miles. So you're talking about 3.5 hours. That's
To
by road.
to where? Bryn
By
Shander?
road. So that's to
Targos.
Caer
Targos.
Konig to Targos. Sorry. So it's about 3 hours because you'll be on the road. So the dogs will be on the faster side. To Lonelywood is 35 miles.
Dragon's going in a straight line over air. We're not getting to Lonelywood in time.
What if we go in a straight line to Lonelywood? How long would that take?
More than the dragon.
Let's find out. Let's open up our handy dandy
Map?
Notebook?
map of Icewind Dale. Let me drag you over there.
Tarkus and Bryn Shander already are aware of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not
Lonelywood
they
is not.
believe it, but
They're getting an influx of the people who fled from the first cities, so they better.
So directly across from Caer Konig to Tourmaline is about 12 miles, and to Lonelywood is about 13.
there's this whole
But-
ravine in the middle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, that's the mileage straight across. It would probably take you a little bit less than, or a little bit more time than what you would hope, but that's much less than the 35 miles to go all the way around by taking the road.
But it's
Even
no
without the
road in a
road.
storm.
Mhm.
The chances of us getting lost is high.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's no way we're making it there before the dragon, who's just flying in a straight line and doesn't really care about the weather. I mean, we have two options. We either try to get to Targos and intercept it there, or stay here and deal with the arsonists.
I don't think we're gonna beat it to Targos.
It doesn't seem to be staying for very long anymore, because we can't make
It's
it.
not like completely destroying any one town.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is Velen though? I thought she was following it.
Do we have a way of contacting her, you said?
I
Well, I
mean,
mean-
last time I just called out her
Scream.
name and she appeared.
You just yelled at her, and she's like, "What? What took you so long?"
Yeah, I feel like whatever Velen is doing is probably more important than, hey Velen, what should we do?
Yeah. The light on the dragon is also gone, because that was 1 hour.
Yeah. Alright, I say we flip a coin.
I should have just cast daylight on the fucking arrow.
Alright.
I think we have to head to Targos.
How long will it take to get to Targos?
3.5 hours, I think.
You mean
Sam
Tourmaline?
No, Targos.
said? Targos.
Oh,
Turn
by
around.
road?
By
Yeah, turn
road,
around, go south on the road, then west.
that's 3 hours and a half.
I mean, wouldn't we get to Bryn Shander first?
Well,
Yeah, it's 21 miles on the road to Bryn Shander, if my math's right, and then another three to Targos.
If anything, we might catch it in Bryn Shander.
Alright, let's go.
Yep.
It sucks ass.
Oh, it does.
Are any of them, like, in range that Addie could at least, like, shoot some magical arrows at some dunderhead human's head?
Any of who?
The arsons?
Arsonists.
If you want to engage them, you can engage them if you would like.
Yeah, but that's going to be engaging. Do we want to
Yeah, I
engage?
thought I was just gonna, like, take a pot
And use
shot
what
in the
little
face.
energy we have left in a fight.
No.
And be even more exhausted for a dragon fight.
I mean, there's only one reason why a human would be setting fire to these structures, right?
They're scumbags.
Because they're cultists.
Yeah, it's not the townsfolk setting fire to their own houses, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
surprised
And we
that
saw
I'm surprised that cultists are working with the Duergar. That's something we weren't sure was going to happen.
We knew the Durgar were working with Oral, but not necessarily with Oral's people. But I guess it makes sense.
I mean, weren't they working with the Crawling King, not with Oral?
Yeah, but the Crawling King was also
Apparently working
connected with Oral.
Yeah.
And like, they're like, oh, well, if we work together, then we'll just never get sunlight again, and it'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's make poor decisions and go to Green Shander /
Yeah.
Targos.
Yeah. This is gonna suck.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad.
So what are you doing?
Making
Heading
poor
towards
choices.
Brinshander on the road.
Okay. Um,
as we're turning around, Oryx is just whispering a prayer under his breath. The Huddle family is safe. Only with that they get out safely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm,
you can go to Lonelywood.
yeah, but we're not going to get there before the dragon.
Yeah.
I do have an idea though.
So Tourmaline is a big town. And the dragon spent quite a bit of time in Easthaven because Easthaven is a big town. It didn't have to spend time in Dineval or Koenig because those are tiny towns. If it goes to Tourmaline first, you might make it there before it goes to Lonelywood.
Might.
If you go to Bryn Shander and Targos first, you're definitely not going to make it.
I have another idea though. If Velen can
Oh.
teleport wherever she fucking wants, she can teleport to Lonelywood and tell the people to go into the woods. It won't save the town, but it'll save the people.
Or we could go to Lonelywood.
Or we can go to Lonelywood. I mean, we might get lost, but
we
because there
might
is a
get lost,
storm.
but
If we get lost,
people we
then
like
we
the
use the
most are
magical
in
bubble.
Or
Yeah.
try to use the magical
We
bubble.
got
Try to.
we got a plan.
You know what? Fuck it. The people we like the most are in Lonelywood. Let's try and stop the dragon from getting to
To be
Lonelywood.
fair, Targos and Brinshander are the ones that have the best option of being aware of what's happening because everyone is running towards that.
Yeah.
Like they'll know what's
And
And
they're
they've already reached
most-
that place.
And they're the most defended places left at this point, for whatever that's
Yeah.
worth.
Yeah. They'd be able to hold out the longest. Let's try and at least save Lonelywood. Let's get to Tourmaline.
Right.
You're fine,
We're-
you big baby.
We're going off road, Sam.
Can you hear this idiot in the
Are
background?
you
Who-
happy, Sam? You convinced us to go off road.
I'm laughing at Pi calling somebody a big baby.
That would be Hobbs.
That would be Hobbs
That would be
going,
the orange idiot.
Mom, let me in.
No, he's yelling because he wants to beat up Mittens because she's sniffing at the door and he can't beat the crap out of her.
All right, off into the storm we go.
Okay, so I need an endurance check from everybody.
What the fuck would be an endurance check?
That would be a Constitution saving throw.
I'm like, yo, you just click on endurance.
There is no endurance.
Shut up.
It's a
You
15
can
for
tell
me.
what players have played 4th edition.
Yeah.
22. Oh, no.
6.
Oh, Sig, you have a +7, you bitch. 14.
17?
Is that a 6 for Addie?
Uh-huh.
She's not
is
doing
this-
great.
Oh wait! I don't have disadvantage
wait, you have-
because it's only ability checks, not saves. So it's a 17.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh.
That means that you got a 15 on the perception. Oh no, because you still okay. Never mind.
No, yeah.
ability check.
Yeah. You still had. I was thinking you had 1 and then got to 0 exhaustion, but you actually had 2 and now you're at 1. So,
Luckily, I'm not going to be at 3 yet.
Luckily, you're not going to be at 3. Whereas Sig,
Oh no.
Sig.
Oryx. Oh no, that was perception check.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Y'all, should I open the door to the whiny idiot?
Yes.
We actually can't hear him, so it's just you suffering.
Oh, great.
Mean.
People have spoken, idiot.
Oh, there we go.
Now I hear him.
Come on, Hobbsy. Oh yes, I know. You're a terrorist. Oh, who's a big boy?
Kitty.
Look at this big boy.
What's a
Hey.
big boy?
I was like, yeah, I don't think you're going to see Earl today because it's too hot. And then we mentioned cats. And,
There he is. I'm just waiting on the knock.
Hobbs! You big orange baby.
oh, big yawn.
Look at this baby.
Such a big baby.
Oh no.
You say hello to the camera?
Welcome to Megardia, where almost everyone has a cat.
I don't.
I said
I have a
almost
dog.
everyone.
Hobbs, are you drooling again? God damn
Mm,
it, boy.
He drools.
Yes. If he purrs, he drools. I regret. Oh, no,
You're
don't
not
help me.
you're not gonna climb on me. Please don't climb on me today, cat. I will melt. I will die.
Help me get comfy.
You're off screen, by the way.
Help me get comfy. No, those are my drugs.
Leave the things alone. Earl
I've
and
only got 0.75 testosterone left. Leave my drugs alone.
Earl
It's like, how could this happen to me? How can I get kicked out? I'm but a Hobbs.
Earl keeps thinking my pills are treats. It's like, no, cat, they're not.
But what if? Yes.
And like I've let him sniff it, thinking that maybe he'll not like the smell and he'll leave me alone. No, he actually is like, sniff, sniff. Can I at? And I'm like, no.
Uh-huh.
Apparently the coating is just sweet enough that he doesn't mind the smell and is like, ooh, candy. And I'm like, no, it's not candy, cat.
And many pills have the bonus of being able to be batted around like a little toy.
Yeah, I have to be really careful with that. I mean, I have my own like little pill container because pill life. Okay, so how many of us have gained a level of exhaustion?
No one.
Really?
What's the DC?
15.
Oh, so something else.
Is it because it's cold and it's SIG?
No. It's not cold.
Suspicious.
It's the fact
Oh.
that you have been going nonstop
Yeah,
Can't stop, won't stop.
forever. Yeah.
we're basically past the 24-hour mark.
Yeah. So as you start coming into Tourmaline, you see lots of fire on the horizon.
Oh, I don't like this!
Let me move you all to the Tourmaline map if I could
really
find
hope
it. There
that
it
it's here.
is.
Oh. I mean,
There's still a lot not on fire.
yeah, does that mean that it's still here?
It is still here.
Oh, thank fuck.
So as you come up as you come sort of from the side over here, you're kind of coming from, I don't know, somewhere around here,
Hey, there's snow.
like here somewhere. You see the dragon sort of come down and do this strafing run here, the one that's here. And then fly up into the sky. And
Run
it's
away.
It's here, and it's if you're looking at it, you can see it's going to come down, and it's looks like it's going to try to take this path right here.
All right, time to intercept.
Not on our watch.
Can we get to where we're within 60 feet of it?
No, Sam said we were coming from around here.
Yeah, you're coming from there, and it's up high until it gets relatively close to these buildings, and then it's gonna start.
Yeah, so we
coming
need to
in.
go there.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
As soon as we do.
I mean, there's no buildings here, so there really shouldn't be that much fire.
Oh yeah.
Like that building.
Yeah,
can
I mean,
be on
it's
fire.
that's just a graphic, right?
Yeah.
That's just what's gone.
Yeah, so we can make it through that area there and intercept it on the street.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, and I mean, even though it looks like a line, the line is not all fire, right? It's just the buildings in that swath have been. They're either some of them are on fire for sure, but some of them are just completely like exploded from the force of the attack, and some of them are just collapsed, and
Oh yeah, it's not fire. It's just
Yeah.
destruction.
Yeah.
Right, just
Okay.
complete destruction.
That's not even a word, Pie. The fuck.
Let's make sure we're not in the path of its fire, because that would hurt last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But we need to get close enough to get its attention.
Uh-huh.
Well,
At least we have Addy.
we'll ready weapons.
And spells.
So as we're running, do we want me to save that spell slot for healing, or do you guys want me to try a guiding bolt?
Listen, we got 3 health potions. We got 1, 2.
You got your healing hands and
4,
shit.
5.
We like.
Yeah. Just use it on guiding bolt.
Yeah.
But there's enough healing potions and healing hands that.
Because
Hopefully we survive.
that's 66 radiant damage if I hit.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Go
no.
for the guiding bolt.
I'm gonna be burning a spell slot for Entomb Ice to see if I can get it down.
The only other thing I could
What's the-
suggest is using daylight. And
It'd have to be within 60 feet.
Mm.
That's the only problem.
Yeah. So we're basically.
Wait, you said it's been 24 hours, right?
Since we woke up.
Since you've
Since
rested.
we slept.
Yeah. Not 24 hours since you like.
You know what?
So we're basically running into this area.
Yeah.
Could I, as we're getting close, just cast Armor of Agathis on myself as we're moving? And
Yeah,
still
as
be
you're
able
coming
to-
up to the
yeah.
town. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure we saw
Because
the flames.
the duration is an hour, and this
Yeah,
gives me
yeah.
this gives me 10 hit points. So
Yeah, that's why I said as you were coming in, you see.
yeah, no,
You see that it's still like active.
Yeah.
I'm casting Armor of Agathis on myself, so I get an extra 10 hit points. So I may not immediately go to zip.
Okay, so I'll prepare to cast guiding bolt as soon as it's within range. I have 120 feet on guiding bolt, so we do have to get relatively close.
And I've got to get even closer to cast Entomb Ice.
But ideally, if I hit, even if I don't hit, it's a freaking streak of light that'll probably attract its attention and be like, "You guys again."
Yeah, we should probably not all be in a line.
Because it's a flash of
By
light
that
that
point?
streaks towards the creature, so it's like it's visible.
Yeah. And we will
Mhm.
spread out a bit at least.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll spread
Yes.
out so we're not in like a 60-foot cone.
Oh yeah, I got 60 feet on Starburst.
I could do pass without. I still have pass without trace. I could do that as we're coming in. I don't know if that'll do us any good or not.
That will only work for people within 30 feet of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to be that
When
close.
we need to spread out.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Okay.
thought, though.
All right. So we'll spread out, and
Okay, so we'll assume that you're coming to this area right here. So do you want to throw tokens on here just so that we can denote like
sure.
Yeah.
near where everyone is?
I'm not in the fire. Oh, I'm
So the
also not. direct
Are
path,
you
sorry.
are you getting on buildings, or what's your
Nah, I'm staying
game
on the
plan
floor.
here?
No, that went poorly for me.
Yeah, don't fall unconscious on the roof. I can't get to you that easily.
I do want to get up on a building.
Where was
Okay.
where was the line it was coming from, or going to be coming down?
What did I just say?
It's right. Let me draw it here. It's like coming this way.
Did I Misty Step to get up to Ember? No. Sig put me up
No.
there with
Mhm.
her
Sig was
giant
tall
hand.
and just went.
Pink
Yeah.
blink.
Yeah, okay. Did I cast Bless on you guys?
No, you cast
Nope.
luck on us. That
Yeah,
lucky
you
thing.
cast that god.
Gift of luck.
I still have
I still have 2.
Me too.
same.
Okay, so before we split up, I will bless 3 people.
Bunch of
The
you, Oryx.
melee. Oryx, Ember, and Sig.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Karu, can you post the text for
Yeah,
your
who said
gift of
to-
luck?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say bless.
Oh, bless is an additional D4 to attack rolls saving throws.
See,
So who?
text for
Wait,
bless.
who got
There's
the
the
gift
text.
of luck?
I lucked everyone but Oryx. But
Last session.
that was last session, and that lasts 8 hours. No,
Oh, then never mind. it's
Sorry,
gone.
no, 24 hours. So we're good.
No,
'Cause I-
it let
Okay.
it. Even
Yeah.
if it was 8 hours, it still has not been 8
Oh,
hours.
okay.
It's only been like 3 hours.
Yeah, and
Remember
I cast that
the
when we
the
saw it
last-
leave. So
Yeah, the last thing was only like what 2 rounds or something. So it was like 12-second battle, right?
well, I meant I
Like,
cast
you
Gift
know.
of Luck when we were at the place where the dragon came from.
Yeah, no, but I just mean in terms of okay, so when you mean when you were climbing the hill?
Yeah, when we were at the top of the
Yeah, but
mountain.
how long does it last? 24 hours. Yeah, it's been 8, so yeah, you probably would have
I
run
thought
out.
it might have been
It's been
8,
8 or
but
10, yeah.
it's 24 hours, so we're fine.
Okay. No, that's good. And so who got bless?
Bless for the melee fighters. So
Okay.
Ember, Oryx, and Sig. And yeah, Gift of Luck I could only do it for 4 people, so Oryx did not get Gift of
Okay.
Luck.
Is Sig getting big?
Yeah, fuck it. Sig before the dragon comes down, because it only lasts for a minute, but it's coming down, so Sig's gonna get big.
I mean, Bless lasts a minute too, so this
Yeah.
better be over in a minute.
There, Sig's big.
And yeah,
I don't know how else to symbol
Here,
that big.
I got it.
hopefully also not.
That's
Wrong
Addie.
one!
That's me.
Oh, Addie got big.
Oh my gosh, Addie!
I don't want to be big.
I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Sig
more
is big.
insulation. You wouldn't be as cold.
that's hilarious.
I don't think it works that way.
Are you sure about
So
that?
you all see when Sig grows.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There's something on her arms
What?
that, since she is so large now, are glowing so bright it's like daylight coming out of her arms.
The fuck
What
is
the
that?
fuck?
Have
So,
I seen this before?
so around her, in a radius of like 30 or 40 feet, she's like surrounded by bright light.
This bitch.
Are you an Azamar too?
Have I seen this before on that one kid whose birthday is also midwinter? Who could sense when the saber tooth.
You did not see any glowing anything on the kid
But I
whose
saw the
birthday was
birthmark.
midwinter. Yes, I didn't say anything about a birthmark. I just said that something is
Glowing.
glowing on her that is so bright that it's like bright
Well-
light. It's, in fact, here's the thing. It is so fucking bright. This is the brightest light you have seen since you have been across the mountain.
What?
What
And
the
it
fuck's
has like a blue tinge a little bit. And all that's fine, except the problem is you can tell that it got the dragon's attention.
Good,
Yeah,
then it's not on me.
Hopefully no one's really close to Sig. Just saying.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Bitter is not. Especially now that she's got fucking big.
I mean, you're never beside Sig when she goes big.
Yeah.
We need to
Uh-huh.
talk about that sometime.
Yeah, but before we talk about your flashlight arms,
Sig doesn't know what's going on
Let's,
with that
let's,
kid.
let's deal with the dragon first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so anything else anybody wants to do before we go into initiative?
Nope.
Cry.
As a
That's a
free
free
action.
action.
I
Gee,
love how we
thanks,
all know that
y'all.
rule.
This is gonna
Um,
suck.
okay, so
Falling
Getting the
prone
change,
is a
just
free
getting the change
action
ready.
too. So are we rolling initiative?
yep, roll initiative.
All right.
Just
know
so that
what?
we have a
Just to make sure, I'm gonna use one of my gift of lucks to get advantage on initiative.
Nice. Good
Mhm.
call.
Oh yeah, I could do that on. Fuck that.
It didn't turn on advantage. What the fuck?
You're supposed
Yeah,
to do
it
that
doesn't.
special,
I am gonna do the same thing.
Well,
special style.
Well,
Advantage
never
three.
mind.
Well,
13 at least.
It was the higher of the two rolls in the first one.
Well, I got 13.
22.
15.
Oh,
Eddie's
Four.
no,
just
no.
done
I
with
have to. I
this.
have to fix. I have to fix bitter. What did
Uh-huh.
bitter get? 15.
15. Uh-huh. Oh, thank God. And then the Addy got a 19.
yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's just not cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
good. We all
Why?
go.
Why is it not in order?
I don't know.
Uh,
Just click on the cog and it gives you the option to organize.
and also drag each individual one around.
That's really weird. Okay.
That's a lot of work.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just one button and it does it for you.
Ember,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until it gets within range. And oh, you said that Sig had its attention.
mhm.
Well, because you can all look up and see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when Sig got big and the light just emanated out, you saw that the dragon saw that. I mean, it turned its head and looked.
Yeah. Oh, Oryx, when we were close enough to do bless, because we said that it'd probably been 8 hours. I don't trust that she's gonna continue glowing, and I would like you to be able to see.
Okay.
And then I'm a very smart cat, so if it gets within range, I would like to climb onto it, but I don't think it's gonna get low enough.
So are you on a roof?
No,
Okay, then
I've been
it's not
bapped.
it's not going to get low enough for you to ever climb on it.
With
You would have to use a spell to
Okay.
end up upon it. Yeah. In other words, it's never going to get close enough that you could just read. I mean, even if it goes after Sig, Sig is big, so it doesn't have to come down that low, right?
Would that apply to me since I'm on a rooftop?
You're on a rooftop, so there theoretically, if it comes down low enough, you could get to it.
Okay.
Addie.
all right, as soon as it's 120 feet away from me, I'm gonna guiding bolt
Mhm.
it,
Okay, so I
and
don't
that's
know what the
120
measurement
feet.
is
So
here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure how accurate this thing is with respect to movement, but let's put it there. Let's say it's about 120 feet from you, so you can do that.
okay. I'm gonna gift of luck this one.
Addy, Addy, Addy.
I didn't
Yes!
need it.
Too bad
25.
you still got it.
That hits.
All right, so that's that was kind of low, wasn't it? About average
Yeah.
actually. 26 radiant damage,
Okay.
and now it is glowing like a
Next
beacon.
Next attack has advantage on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Fortunately, my attack doesn't have an attack roll.
Oh, that means that Sig will get the advantage.
Well, this is gonna be funny.
Anything else, Addie?
I don't think so. Nope. That was my last spell slot. I am done for the day. I'm gonna go sleep now. Good luck,
No,
guys.
you have a bow.
All right.
Bitter.
Okay. As soon as it gets within 60 feet, I'm gonna sling spells at it.
Okay. Go ahead and sling them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point first of all to quicken spell. Oh, ignore the 4. Intelligence saving throw, please. DC 15.
A 3.
Okay, it takes 6 psychic damage. That's not the important part. The important part is the next saving throw it has to subtract a d4 from it.
Okay.
So the next saving throw is coming right now. I'm casting Entomb in Ice.
Okay. And what does Entomb in Ice do?
Let me actually post the spell card. You need to make a dex save. Ah, no, don't
Show
Okay,
spell
Cast it
there's a show
description.
again.
spell description right under
Fine.
Entomb and Ice.
Fight me.
It's not like you haven't already posted it 20 times anyway.
I know. But anyway, it needs to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be restrained for the duration. At the beginning of it goes after me. Oh well. At the beginning of its turn, it can takes 2d4 cold damage, and on its turn, it can take an action to try and make a strength saving throw against its DC. But more
So-
importantly, it means it doesn't go pew. Because it
I have-
has
And
to.
when it's
what-
restrained, it can't
Hold
really
on.
fly.
Hold on.
So I have 2 things to say to you. Number
Okay.
1, it gets advantage on saving throws against spells and magic effects.
Okay.
So it's rolling regular, but even if it had, I rolled 2 15s.
Did you roll the d4 and subtract it?
I did not.
So it failed
Hmm.
because
Let's see how
has
bad
to-
it failed.
Yeah, I want to know.
5 4. Okay,
So
it
it
is
it's
failed.
restrained and coated in ice.
So its
All right,
wings
That's
aren't
so
the
working.
important
it's
part.
gonna fall then, because
Oh.
it's restrained.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Probably
it
on that
was-
building in between us.
Yeah, it
Sorry,
was. It had to be
guys.
within 60 to
Yeah.
have. Okay, so this is not going to be good.
Well, I don't like the very end of that. How the very end of that spell reads with this situation.
Mm. I mean, oh, but that. Well, it does.
We'll see what it does.
Oh,
It, at the very least, just took a lot of falling damage.
go sploot.
Did 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it falls down, and so you cast the spell, and it immediately gets like layers of ice on it, and it falls like a stone to the ground, and as it hits the ground, the ice just shatters all off of it. So I need a dexterity save from everybody.
Oh, what?
Right.
Yep.
I'm going to use my other gift of luck for that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that too.
Don't forget bless if you have it.
Oh yeah, we have bless.
17. I'm glad I used gift of luck for that.
Wow.
22.
You know what? Fuck it. I can do this without gift of luck.
12.
19.
Holy shit, I could! 21.
Um. Okay. So, I just read what Pi wrote. Um, So
Sorry,
Addie
Addie.
takes 12 damage.
Okay.
From a huge sheet of ice hitting you.
Oh, bless is down.
Sorry.
Oh,
LF.
And then the issue is that is Bitter done?
Is it in melee range with Bitter?
It's in melee range of pretty much everybody right now.
Shit.
yes.
Oh no.
Wait, so you're saying I could
I'm
climb
gonna.
up on
Could I? So is this all burning over here? Can I get around and maybe behind it?
Behind the dragon?
Yeah.
So it's really big, but yeah, probably. I mean,
Okay.
remember that the line of fire does not mean that it's a.
Okay, it's just
It's
destruction.
not like it's not a wall of fire. It's
I'd
just
like to try and
showing
get.
you. Yeah.
I'd like to try and get behind it.
Okay.
So like.
You probably can. Yeah.
Okay. So that way,
Were
whoever
were
is
you?
on that side.
Yeah. Were you on a building or no?
No.
Okay.
I know better. I know better.
What do you mean you know better?
I
The
saw what
Unsullied
happened the
is
last
never
time.
gonna get into melee range with you if you're not on top of a building.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Oryx.
The question is your turn over? Are you done?
It unfortunately is.
Okay.
Because there's nothing else I can do. I use my bonus, my move, my action.
Okay, so the dragon lands, slams down into the ground, ice goes everywhere, and it stands up and it kind of shakes its head. And it bows. It's a
What?
sig. It just kind of does this weird thing where it kind of bends its front legs and it puts its head down ever so briefly.
I'm sus.
And then it turns
Oh shit.
and it so the first thing I need a wisdom save from everybody.
I don't like this.
What the ever loving fuck?
I don't have any more advantage, so this is a normal Wizzy save. Oh, okay.
Ooh, I still
Bless
have
is gone.
advantage.
Oh, sorry, 12 then.
21.
Let's see.
The DC is 16.
We'll take the gods.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't like this.
We are not staying in this town afterwards, by the way. Or we're gonna have to figure out the council of God knows what, why like Sig is sending a dragon to destroy 10 towns.
So
I don't know what the fuck is going on, guys.
Addie and Oryx, you have fallen prey to the dragon's malevolent presence, which
Oh.
has convinced you that it is your friend and everyone else is your enemy.
Oh no.
So you fixate on another creature or object that the dragon chooses, and on each of your turns you must move as close to it as you can and target it and make a melee attack.
I don't like this.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh no.
and then it opens its mouth and it's going to try to sweep a wave of radiant energy across Oryx, Ember, and Addie, and it's going to not attack Sig.
What is going on?
So I need to make attack rolls.
This crazy bitch.
So here is the roll against. Let's start with Addie. 9, that's going to miss. Here's the roll against Ember. 19. Here's the roll against Oryx. 7.
The two it charmed, it missed.
Right. So Ember.
My AC is 21 after
Oh.
shield.
Is it? Okay.
So Ember.
It misses the 3 of you, but only because it's not used to shooting at things so tiny, and a radiant beam emits out from this thing's face and basically sprays all these buildings sort of here. And so you hear explosions behind you, and you feel the energy of this light go right by you. Then it is going to try to claw some of you.
Yeah, that area with I got 2 hits. That area is just non-existent.
Fuck these people in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you.
Wasn't that an enemy state at?
Out of
Yeah,
breath and
probably. But
claws? Oof.
I don't think that's less of a Yelp review and more of a raw review.
and so it is going to attack. Let's see, who's it going to attack? Who's in front of it?
I'm pretty close to it.
Addie.
I'm charmed. Do I get any special like saves with it if it attacks me?
No, and I rolled a 27.
Cool.
And then it will also attack Ember. I rolled a 30. All right, so 12 to Addie and 12 to Ember.
I'm up.
Me too.
And then
You
its
have
turn
miracle.
its turn is over. And it is Sig's turn. Sig, you are not charmed by this creature, is that correct?
Nope, I am not.
It-
And how dare this thing
It was-
attack my teammates,
is-
especially Addie.
I thought you
Is
were going to
Addie-
say confuse you.
Is Addie still charmed by it? Because it went.
Apparently.
It dealt damage to her. Huh.
Yeah, the charm, the malevolent presence, yep.
You'd think if it starts to attack you, it's like, ow, do I really like
So
you?
you get a repeated saving throw at the end of each turn.
Okay, well, Sig's just gonna bring out her long sword, glare at this dragon. She's really fucking confused, but she just shouts, "How dare you attack my team!" And she's attacking him, and thanks to Bitter, she has advantage.
That's the whole reason Bitter went there.
So first attack, 20 to hit,
That is a hit.
8 damage. Second attack, 26 to hit,
That hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend my action surge to do another attack.
Okay.
Come on, Sig. Do more damage, please. 23 to
hits.
hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then she's just going to point this thing at the dragon and be like, I'm going to fucking kill you for attacking my team.
Should get another attack from action surge since you have 2 attacks.
You
Pardon?
can take an additional action, so you can take the attack action again.
And
Get 2
whenever you
attacks.
take the attack action,
Mhm.
you
You
get
get another
Yeah.
2
attack.
attacks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm not used to fighters. Okay, so I get one more attack.
It's okay, neither is Garm. He plays them all the time.
Yeah, really.
25 to hit.
That hits.
9 damage.
Just wailing on this guy.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
1. That's either really good or really bad.
Oh.
So you all, what you see is Big Sig just runs up and starts cutting into this thing and just attacking it. And every time you see Sig hit this thing, which happens 4 times, every time you see Sig hit this thing, you see ice flying off of 5 times. You see ice flying off of when she swings the sword, like icicles fly. Like there's ice being formed all over her arms and all over the sword, and every time she hits, ice just goes flying everywhere. And when she hits the last hit, the creature sort of just collapses and then explodes. So I need a dexterity. I
Excuse
need a
me, what?
dexterity save. It
From
explodes. I need a dexterity save from everybody.
Oh boy.
And can you petition to not have Karu's friends DM for us that have the same things?
Oh no, Car.
I love you very much, Sam. You're a wonderful DM, but could you fucking not?
Oh
Hey,
no.
you just nat 20'd your save.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was with
Because
advantage.
everyone's like, bad day, bad day,
Oh
bad
boy.
day.
Yeah, you just
What
hear a
was it?
yoink.
Oryx, thank God you had health to begin with.
We'll see.
So Oryx and Addie, you both fail.
Oh no.
It's okay. I've got 10
Uh,
hit points left.
Let's just make sure that we have those potions ready, please, and thank.
34 damage.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I'm guessing half damage for everyone else?
Yep.
So
Which
16?
is-
Am I? No, 17.
17. God
Oh,
damn it,
thank
I'm still
God.
down.
You have a chance to do.
Oh no.
I didn't have a chance to rage. Jesus Christ. Would that have been like? That have been like fire or something, or what type of damage would that have
It's
been?
radiant damage.
Oh, never mind.
Wait,
Oh.
Karu, you're resistant to radiant.
You're gonna take half.
Okay, so I take
Still
half,
down.
so that's 16. I
That's
still go down 17.
Okay.
You
I
failed your save, so you take half. You don't take a quarter.
Yeah, I take
Right.
17. I had 10. That leaves me with 7 over. This triggers Tomb of Levistus, so I get entombed in ice, which takes giving me 10 temporary hit points, of which will
10?
absorb 7 of them.
Per
After
warlock level, Karu.
per warlock level. Oh, okay. Well, then 50 hit points, temporary hit points, of which now I have,
Yay.
43 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, because you don't actually take the damage. The ice takes the damage. So I still have 10 hit points, right?
Yeah. So
Yes,
you
you're just in a
have
block of ice.
whatever you had, and then right before the energy of this explosion swept over you, your ice shield, for lack of a better term, came up, and it's worth 50 hit points, so it absorbed the 34.
Yeah.
You-
Would
you
it
just
would the
hear-
ice take
Yeah.
half since I'm resistant, or would the ice
No,
just take
'cause
the full
it
damage?
is-
Oh,
It's separate.
it's
right?
not.
It's separate.
It's its own thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's its own thing. So it still has what, 16 hit points,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
you have 10 of your own personal hit points.
And I'm just entombed
just-
in ice for 6 seconds.
You just see Bitter looking over this thing and being like, "What the fuck is with everybody in ice now?"
I learned it from
ha-
you.
How is Oryx?
I mean, hurt but alive.
Okay.
Am I still?
So
Is
the
it
only
my-
one who went down is Ember.
Addie, pick that up, please.
Addie is frozen.
I'm frozen
For
for a
6
turn.
seconds.
Yeah.
All right.
So someone
Well
needs
then-
to heal Ember. Who has a healing potion?
Yeah, for 6 seconds. Ember gets turn before I get to a turn.
Or Oryx, you have
Well-
potions on you, right?
Well, here's the issue. Here's the question: am I still charmed or whatever? Now that the
No,
dragon's
it died, so the malevolent presence is gone.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I don't just die.
then instead of what I would have done, I instead jump down off the roof, and I'm going to administer a healing potion to Ember.
Okay, you want to give me an acrobatics check?
How
I just
big is
imagine
the-
Oryx jumping down and doing the superhero landing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
The cape billowing after him and everything. It wasn't there before; it just appeared.
Meanwhile,
Momentarily.
around the corner, Deadpool just shows up and just starts clapping because superhero
Right.
landing, and then disappears again.
I mean, Oryx is not honestly. Oryx is not even trying to be careful. He's trying to get to Ember as fast as possible.
Yeah, no, he succeeds.
I have important
no problem.
questions. How
Yes.
big is an opening on the potion bottles? Like, is this like a little tiny flask, or is this like mason jar?
So,
I believe they're
mean-
like vials. They're really small.
Yeah, it's not really meant to be a huge thing, but if you would like it to for cinematic purposes, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and get my face stuck in this thing.
You're
Now you just get your
unconscious.
tongue stuck in it.
Someone's
Yeah.
just opening your mouth and
Yeah.
pouring it down.
I know, and then they wake up and they're like, "Oh, there's still more." Cats.
Give me the last little drop.
I used to fit so much better.
So the dragon has destroyed several buildings that it landed on, and
It'll be fine.
But it's dead.
and that it has exploded upon, and it is dead.
Should we like grab bits of it, like its heart, so it can't come back?
I'm just imagining Ember coming back to life, seeing Addie encased in ice, and being like, "Oh no, the healer!"
And she melts.
And then I
And then-
melt.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is she blinking? She's not supposed to be able to blink.
And I do like a visual sweep and see if I see anybody, setting fires or whatever, like we saw back in.
Sure,
Air
you
or
want to
whatever.
do a perception check for me?
Look at orcs having the good ideas of the group.
Sounds
18.
about right.
Ooh. It's probably easier here since we only have to check a few line of sights. One of which is basically the same as a previous.
You, Oryx, you do not see anybody. In fact, you don't see anybody in town.
Ooh.
Huh.
Not a person.
Okay. Our warning
got a
system
warning.
worked.
Oh, thank God.
That's good. Well, then
Oh, good. That means nobody saw it bowing to Sig.
Oh yeah.
We killed it.
As the ice melts, I am gonna use my healing light.
Okay.
So I'll use 2 dice. I want to use all my healing. We're pretty bad. 2 dice on so that's 5 healing for the kitty cat. And I will use 2 dice on myself.
I feel
11.
like you don't like me as much as you do.
No, I think we've already established this.
That's fair.
And that is the rest of my healing light for the day. I only have 4 hit points I can heal left, which I am remaining just in case. Just in case.
You have to pick somebody up.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna walk up to whatever the biggest remnant of this thing is, and just kick it,
Yeah.
and just yell, and then just yell, "There! I did something."
I mean,
Wait, what's up
saved
with
the kitty
what's
cat.
up with? By the way, what's up with you?
Yeah.
What's up with
what-
Sig?
Sig, what the fuck's going on?
I have no fucking clue.
You're still glowing. That thing bowed to you. What the fuck are you
Yeah,
hiding from
and
us?
you-
I don't fucking know.
And you
What's
shot
glowing on
ice.
you?
You shot ice off of your sword.
Well, I don't care about that. What's glowing?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't care what's going on. What is glowing?
On.
Whap.
Sig, is today your birthday?
What? Stare.
So everybody, roll me a perception check, please.
We're having a nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Show or Bitter yelled, "Villain, we killed it!"
Did Bitter actually yell that, or was that because I saw it typed? But
Yeah.
Okay.
He absolutely did. Well, everybody but Oryx and Bitter. Who
We got a
y-
10,
y-
8, 22, 15, 19.
You notice Bitter is still a building behind.
As Oryx is kind of questioning Sig, he's focused on Sig and doesn't really like he's concerned and dismayed and not knowing what's going on. All the rest of you see when you look in the sky a large white rock flying over and like just it's just flying over in one direction.
That's Arl.
And it slows at one point and it kind of dips and it kind of turns and it sort of looks like it's going like around. It's pretty high, but it's low enough that you can actually see what it is, right? It's not just like a speck in the distance. It's something you can see. And it's flying around, and as it gets sort of more south of the town, more towards Kelvin's Cairn, you see it sort of pivot and turn, and actually you see light coming from the ground and hitting the bird and causing the light to reflect off of it. And you've seen that before. And it seems to be like making a tour, but you see it flying around. Meanwhile, Oryx is saying, "What is with you?"
I don't know.
No, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It helped you kill that thing, I'm
I
assuming.
mean, literally.
Complaining.
So is this a flying rock or flying? Wait, rock is an ROCK or
R-O-C.
ROC,
bird.
very, very extremely enormous bird, but all white.
Size of a jumbo jet.
That Auril generally rides.
Oh.
Yeah. There's that.
F.
And the
Yeah,
light
you
coming
know.
from the ground, the last time you saw that, it was a cold light walker sort of
The
looking
lighthouse
up.
faces.
Yeah, the
Oh, right.
lighthouse shining light on it.
Sig,
Yeah,
is it your birthday today?
What?
Mhm.
What?
At birth.
Arl may be coming in this direction. I don't think you want her seeing you.
Here.
Make with a shrinky.
I can't make myself shrink on command. I can only make myself grow on command. The shrinking
Well-
takes a minute.
Then let's head for the forest.
If we have to, we will head for the magical moose.
We're far away from that
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we're not in Lonelywood yet.
She'll be able to see, and it's only going to be a minute until she goes down. But like we saw, or like the rock was like flying in a circle in our general direction, like it's doing the tour.
Yeah, it's kind of circling around all of Tin Towns. I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so high up in the air,
Yeah.
but
You're shining like a beacon right now. If you don't want Arl to see you,
Fine, let's go. I don't know what's going on.
are you taking the undead dogs with you?
yeah. Yeah, well, I think we'll retreat like this way since there's less fire, and then go in the direction of that like copse of trees there.
Okay.
You guys have to drive the dogs. I can't really be on the sled right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
Give it a go.
When you get over there to the dogs to get onto the sled, Velen is standing there.
Oh, hi.
Oh, thanks,
She's just
Doc.
sort of staring at Sig.
It exploded.
We'll
What
deal
is
with
this
that when
about?
she's smaller. We're going for the
We don't
cover of the
know.
trees. We don't want Arl to see Sig like this.
I don't know. Apparently, it's your freaking birthday.
Let's just get to the trees. I'll shrink in a minute. The growing thing is normal for me. The glowing isn't. Just trees.
So she goes with you to the trees.
I'm guessing by the time we get to the trees, she's shrinking.
Yeah.
Sig is small again.
Well, small.
Well, smaller than
Yeah.
large Sig.
She's medium size, not large size.
Spider's still trailing behind a bit.
Ugh.
Is her arm still glowing as she like goes back down?
Yeah. They're not giving off quite as intense a light, but now that you're looking, you
Yeah.
definitely see that they are giving off light.
Okay. Well, once we're in like the cover of the trees, Oryx, do you want to pass without a trace?
I'll do that once we're all undercover.
Because we don't want to track the cold light walkers either.
Okay. So noted.
Sig,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I don't know what's going on with the glowing.
You're not affected by the cold. Your birthday is
No.
today,
Yes.
and you
How
have
old
icy.
are you now?
How old am I? Seriously? That's a little rude.
Well, yeah, maybe you reach special magical age where you turn into a freaking glowing giant.
27.
Is this a special magical glowing age for giants?
Yeah.
No.
It could have been.
Listen, the glowing thing hasn't happened before, okay?
But what else has? Because apparently things have been happening.
Oak.
Yeah, things have been happening.
Bitter,
since
you're
we
not
got
off the
here.
hook either. You were born on this day too, weren't you?
I mean,
And you're not
Yeah.
affected by
He
the
was a
cold.
freak.
but yeah, that's my bloodline.
He's not glowing though.
Listen,
This
listen.
is true. He's not glowing.
Weird shit has been happening to me since I got up to the north, and it's all because of you, Hattie.
I mean, that's legit.
She's not wrong.
That's. How do you know this wouldn't have happened anyway?
I mean, she knows like
I've had
giant.
26 other birthdays.
How do you know
She-
that?
She knows giant magic. Maybe it's just something to do with that.
Yeah, and what
Oh.
about the dragon bowing to her and not attacking
I have
her?
no fucking clue about that. Listen, I was just shocked as you were on that.
Cold light
Listen,
walkers didn't attack you either, didn't they?
No,
If it did.
They didn't.
they didn't.
Sus.
Look, I think we're all pretty much wiped out in shock. Maybe we can. Maybe let's just try to focus on getting some rest, or that thing finds us or whatever.
Listen, just
We have been going for 24 hours.
yeah. When we're talking, at least Sig wants to see how bad this is. She's taking off her glove and rolling up her sleeve to
I am
take a
looking
look
very
at what's.
closely.
You want to describe what your arms look like to everyone?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if they've changed it all, but there's
They're glowing
runes.
now.
Yeah, they're glowing now, but there are runes on Sig's arms.
Ember, they are very similar to what you saw on the little kid's arms. Bitter, you have also seen these
Wait.
sorts of things.
What?
You have seen these sorts of skin markings.
Fuck.
Where?
Just as part of just what he knows about the different tribes
His
and
background
whatnot.
shit.
Okay.
Okay, so these are not my runes, I'm gonna point out. These showed up when I got to the north. The glowing has never happened before. And you know what? If we're being brutally honest right now, they haven't glowed before, but they've reacted to things before, and I haven't been able to find out a pattern to them.
Did they react while we were being chased
Shit.
by the different factions of the clans that were attacking each other, like the saber-toothed kitty cat?
At one point, yes, they got cold. That tends to be the reaction, as they get very cold and yeah.
You mean like the little kid whose also birthday is today?
Oh yeah, I spoke to the kid.
Uh-huh.
What did the kid tell you?
Not much more than I already knew. He just said he could sense when that thing was coming, and
Bitter?
Listen, I don't know what's going on with these fucking rooms.
Wait. Y'all yelled at me for not telling you shit?
Bitter, is any of this familiar to you? Do you have runes like that?
Nope, I do not.
Let me see your arms.
Daintily take off a glove.
Squint.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not even looking as Ember is like inspecting my arms. I'm like flat out staring at Sig.
The glowing started while we were traveling to the city.
Could it be because Arl's in the sky right now?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't hear her singing right now, so that's nice.
Excuse me?
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all
You-
don't need to give me shit next time. I don't tell you stuff.
You
At
know
least
that
I don't hear
poem?
random mysterious gods singing lullabies to me.
You know the poem
Yeah.
thing that I think Bitter found at one point? Was it Bitter or Ember who found that poem that
I think Bitter did.
yeah. Yeah, I recognize that song because I've heard it. Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
Mm.
Poke.
I jinxed myself. I can hear it now.
Great, that's probably because she's close by. She's marked you. You're hers.
I don't know what's going on, okay? This has been happening since I got to the north. Literally, the moment I stepped into the north.
Her territory.
Yeah,
Where are you from, Sig?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Yeah, I mean before that. Like,
I was
where's your
literally born.
ancestry from?
I don't know. The only thing I know is apparently somewhere in my family fucked a giant. Besides that, there's been a few generations at least in Waterdeep. That's all I know.
So, okay, you come from a family of size queens, and you were born in Waterdeep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, don't you have a sibling that's like a giant sorcerer?
Giant soul sorcerer. Yep. The reason I started
Isn't
learning
that
rune
gross?
magic is because of my little sister.
What?
I feel like there's so much whispers going on behind the scenes here.
How could you tell?
There's just
We
certain
should-
reactions that are not matching up with the current conversation.
We should,
Yeah.
let's take a 5-minute break. I need to get more drink anyway, so
Okay.
everybody can sort of let this settle in and decide how they want to respond.
Yeah, I think we killed Matt.
Yeah.
We'll be
I'm
right
not
back.
even sorry.
Enjoy some music while we're be right back.
Excuse me, no, we're in the trees.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry. Might as well be the same thing. So what's going on, folks? What are we doing?
Panic and
Panic.
confusion.
Trying to
Panic at the
figure out
Disco?
trying to figure out what to do with Sig.
Sig, come here.
What?
Let me see that.
What? Don't
Let-
pull.
let-
Use your words.
Yeah, you are chosen of Oriel. That much
What?
is obvious. This means she chose you, and it's very likely that it wasn't just because you chased out of here that you got here. It's very likely that she wanted you here.
What the fuck? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, so does choosing a bunch of people, saying that they're your chosen, and then just letting them be. to see
How do you know about this?
Yeah, how do you know about this?
Firstly, didn't the tiger tribe and the wolf tribe go to war with each other because they both claimed they had a chosen of Oril?
Yes, so?
And considering that that other child was also a chosen of Oril, it's pretty obvious that she kind of just chose who she chose.
That doesn't
Not
change the
just want
fact
to,
of how did you recognize what these were?
because you are not the first or even the second person I've seen that had that.
Oh,
What else
Yeah,
have you seen?
it's been a while though, and I'd
Start
rather it continue to
explaining.
be a while.
What does it mean for her?
It means that if you encounter the tiger tribe, that one sect of the wolves tribe, or another that presumably has a chosen, they might try and kill you. If only
I mean,
because
that
they're
wouldn't be
offended by the
anything
fact that
new.
no, it's not.
What about us?
Also, you said that you just heard the song
Yeah,
as soon
she's
as you.
freaking singing in my head right now.
Does anybody else hear it?
No.
Do you hear it?
No, I don't think
Birthday
so.
boy?
Maybe.
Bap!
Excuse me?
I bap.
Listen,
Both. I've
I
got two
don't-
paws.
regardless, I am not a chosen of Oril.
Then how do you hear it?
I don't know. I mean, I have my bloodline is Boreal. It means that we're attuned to the cold itself. But it wasn't through Oril, at least not that I'm aware of.
You sure?
As far as I know, yeah.
Is it because your birthday's today, so you were born on Oral's Day?
I don't know. I've not. DM, since we're going through this anyway, have I heard this song before like this, or is it just this first time?
In your head?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I've never heard it in my head before. Not like this.
Can I just stop hearing it in my head finally?
I don't know. Have you?
In the background for both of you.
Pardon?
Shit.
You still
Shit.
hear it, both of you, in the background a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's still there.
What the
It
fuck?
normally doesn't last
was-
this long.
I was not chosen.
is.
Why am I hearing this now?
It is her holy day.
I guess, but why us and not? I mean,
We weren't born today.
ugh.
Listen, before this year, all my birthday meant was getting drunk with my family and friends and jumping into an ice cold lake because why the fuck not when you're drunk?
I mean,
And getting a cupcake. I miss that.
noted. What's a cupcake?
It's a little thing about this big, and my
It's
My
like a
brother
cake
owns
that fits in a cup.
yeah,
Okay. Next
My-
question. What's a cake?
sweet, very very sweet soft bread.
Oh,
But yeah, so I got one every year because my brother owns a bakery and I miss his bakery so much right now.
well,
Speaking of
Don't
birthdays,
it's
Tell him
only
not to light the candle in his bakery. It could end poorly.
it's only gonna get more and more and more complicated from here on out.
speaking
I would suggest if you encounter any of the tribes, you might want to keep those hidden.
What do you think I've been doing since I literally got to the north?
well, apparently the kid could tell.
Yeah, apparently.
Looking up, do I still see the airplane-sized bird flying around overhead?
Oh yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Speaking of birthdays, Ember, why don't you do, the thing?
Oh, should I slip it in between the ribs for not telling the thing?
No.
I've got my ears flat down and pouting, and I walk up to Bitterfrost. Grumble, grumble, happy birthday. birthday, I got you a special fancy thingy, and Addie helped. And I hand over a very ceremonial knife that has carvings in it of bears, like of a life cycle of a bear.
Yeah, I'm going to look at it for a minute, sheath it very carefully, tuck it away, and then uncharacteristically, I'm just gonna throw my arms around Bitter, or not Bitter, Ember, and hug. Because and while I'm doing it, while nobody else, like while I'm that close to Ember, I'll trade you a secret later. But
Wingo the ears.
and it will be, but you have to keep it to yourself.
Mine. And then I just look at Addie and go, if we were getting Bitter a birthday present, why didn't you tell me your friend who came from the same city as you was also having a birthday?
I wasn't sure. I only just recently found out, suspected it.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell anyone.
Just hey, sorry to interrupt, but I think we're being watched.
What?
We're still flying up there, and then I point out to the other form I see. Speaking of the other tribes, that tiger seems to be watching us.
What?
Fuck.
Son of
Seriously?
a bitch.
I
Oh, fuck.
Didn't we have Pass Without a Trace on?
Yes.
Oh, good.
but we didn't
But it hasn't
actually
been-
roll stealth.
This is true. Also, somebody was, shining like daylight.
I've already
Where-
covered them again.
Where is it?
It's on a steep hill to
south.
the south.
How
How
far
far
away?
away?
How close is maybe is the better question.
I like my question better. I like to assume that it's far further away.
Couple 100 feet, maybe.
It is pretty close. Does it look like it
I
sees
would
us?
say yours wasn't more realistic.
It's definitely stalking around and searching. It's not clear whether it actually sees you in the forest or not.
Good. That's
So it was
Stay hidden.
okay.
probably attracted by the light and came over.
All right, time to go stealthy mode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get moving.
Stealthily.
Yes.
By the way, what's Vellum doing during all of this? 'Cause
She's listening
with
to all
us.
of you argue.
Yeah, kind of
She
figured.
literally has said nothing.
Yeah, I know.
So, now what? I mean, this thing's destroyed. It's wrecked half the 10 towns in the process. What happens now?
We go back to where we were and find our puppies.
Yes.
We need to
Well,
sleep.
actually,
we need to sleep.
for a day. Sleep. Oh,
We need.
shit.
Let's go to Lonelywood.
That's a while away, though, isn't it?
No,
Pretty
it's
close.
pretty damn close.
Oh.
We're
Okay.
in Lonely Wood.
No,
Oh,
we're
you're in
beside Lonely
Tourmaline.
Wood.
We're in Tourmaline.
Well, we're in the forest next to Lonely Wood.
No, we're in the forest next to Tourmaline.
Yep.
It's the same forest.
No.
Well, we're in a copse to the south. But anyways, let's get.
So Velen says all of the people of Tourmaline are hiding in the mine.
In the what?
Ooh.
In the
Mines.
Mine.
Oh, the ones that we cleared out that they were like, wham, 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 we don't want you to clear out the mines because we want the speaker to look incompetent.
Yeah.
Yes, those.
We should let them know that it's safe to come out.
No. If that thing is following us, we don't want to make it follow us to the mines. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, nothing's, going.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we saw cultists, in Durgar attacking other towns in concert with this dragon. They might still be around too.
Well, we haven't seen them
True.
here. The
True.
Duergar are probably a lot slower to move, so they're probably still on the other side of 10 towns.
I think the safest place for you to go is to, if you want to rest, to go to Sonar's tomb.
I told you we should have seen the moose.
Yeah, I was thinking the
mean,
same
that-
thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If we go to Lonelywood, we put Lonelywood in danger if the Sabretooth is following Sig.
If it does spot us, we have no choice. We will have to kill it. We will
Yeah,
not outrun
let's
it.
just head to the tomb.
There can be only one kitty.
How's everyone doing if we do have to fight again?
I can manage.
I have
Don't expect me to get big again.
12 health left. I'm looking battered.
Unless
Me too.
unless I get an hour to recover my spells, I'm out.
Those of
let's-
you that had 2 hours of dwarven coffee, that is wearing
yeah.
off.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's
To
go
the
to
tomb.
Sonar's tomb.
As
Sleep like the dead.
as quietly as we can.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try and be quiet.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
All of us?
Yep.
Well, all of us haven't slept.
Oh no.
So good.
Stig, you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Okay.
Yep.
Oh
23.
shit! I'm the only one who failed that one.
Wow.
Eddie's still
Bitter
riding
got
that high.
Yeah, Bitter got a nat 1, and the rest of us got like okay enough.
Yeah, Bitter, you gain an extra level of exhaustion.
Okay, I don't think I had one to begin with,
Good.
but now I do.
Now you
Head
do.
to the tomb.
Let's head to the tomb.
Okay.
Oh no.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't
Thank
be
God for Pass Without a
Gosh.
Trace.
Yeah, we'll be as
Yeah,
quiet.
so roll me the stealth.
We'll go slow to
23. Thank God for Pass Without a Trace. And not
17.
that God.
Please. Let me just click the button.
Oh no.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
At
be
least
suspicious.
you can't critical fail. At least you can't critical fail an ability check.
And thank God I had a +6.
Mm-hmm. So our lowest
But
was
pass without
17?
trait gives you a 10, right? So
Yep.
yeah.
Plus
Yep.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is
17. It's two
Thank God,
17s are our
mine-
lowest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Help,
Okay.
help. Thank God.
Okay. Who wants to give me a perception check?
I will.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll do it too,
no.
but I can't guarantee that I'll actually manage
That's
it.
the thing. Who won't have disadvantage?
I don't.
Okay, then the kitty can.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. 11.
So you all go over to Lonelywood. I'm assuming you're taking the road, or no? Are you hiding? What are you? I mean,
We're
I know you're
heading
doing
to the
pass without
tomb.
trace, but
The tomb, yeah.
okay. But you're gonna take the road from Tourmaline to Lonelywood.
I'd say yeah. We have
Yeah.
better chances of not like yeah. We want to be stealthy, but honestly, the road is well traversed, so it's
we're the only tracks on the road.
yeah. If we do tracks off the road, it's going to be harder to keep them hidden.
Hidden.
Okay.
Stealthified.
So you get up to Lonelywood, and it does not appear that it was attacked at all.
Oh,
Good.
thank fuck. The best.
I
the
don't
best
think we
one
even
of 10
go all the
towns.
way to well, we might go as long.
We-
We get close enough to make sure that it wasn't attacked, but I don't think we entered the city,
then
the
go-
town.
Yeah, that's
No.
fine.
We go, oh, look, it's good. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and then we'll head into the forest to go to Sonar's
Mhm.
tomb.
Okay.
But at least Lonelywood is safe. Because that area is extremely flammable.
Oh, look. It's our moose.
Yeah, he's not actually there. Sorry, that's
What?
just from last time.
You
I
bet.
don't
Wait,
know why.
it's a
I'm
full
still
moon.
concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
What this moon dial does.
So, you already know what the moon dial does.
Activates the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Great.
Oh.
So you're there.
Mhm.
You get there without incident.
Okay, we'll go into the tomb, I guess.
Sonair, we're back.
We're only here for sleeping, though. So you don't have to, like, say hi if you don't want to. Okay, bye.
Yeah. That's what Ember said.
Oh look, Velen's ahead of us.
Yeah.
Like-
So as soon as
Surprise.
you took off, Velen disappeared.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it when
She
she
doesn't.
does that.
She doesn't really like traveling, does she?
Not when she has a better way.
Yeah.
Listen, if I could travel a better way, I wouldn't be fucking going with you people. I got shit to do.
So where are you going to take a rest?
I guess
Inside, so we're out of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
vision.
Where all the animals were sleeping that one time.
Okay.
not in any of the tombs because that's defiling it. Just in the
That's
like
rude.
main area.
Yeah.
We don't want to be rude.
Hey, awakened shrub.
Blah!
So
Oh,
Sonar comes out and says, nice to see you all again. Hmm.
Again.
Hi, sorry to bother you. We needed a safe place to sleep for the night. Well, morning, whatever. Sleep.
Don't worry,
Yes.
the dragon is dead.
Pardon?
he didn't know
I
about the
don't-
dragon.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't know about the dragon.
There was a
There's a-
dragon made out of black ice that exploded.
Oh, interesting. I wonder how it was powered. Bellin,
The
did you
heart
get
of a
the
red
power
dragon.
source? Pardon?
The heart of a red dragon.
Was inside of it?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
Did you bring it with you? That's delightful.
No.
What a
Unless-
wonderful
Ah.
component.
Unless Velen did.
Dylan,
I
Honestly,
wouldn't
I
be
can see Velen
surprised.
having grabbed it once.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah, I don't think
too.
He did not.
Nope, we just left it there.
Dylan, can you go back and get it?
I mean,
He
you
says,
do have the
absolutely
waypoint.
not. I
Wait.
have much better things to do.
Oh.
So do I. It's called sleep.
Yes. Feel free. There's plenty of room here, I think. Sonar won't mind. Will you, Sonar? Of course, he says no.
Thank you, Sonar.
We've been traveling for over a day. We're exhausted.
You look very tired. Is there anything I can get you?
Good night's sleep.
Well,
Well, I don't have the type of accoutrement that you're used to, but
It's fine.
could-
It's honestly the biggest issue I've been having is the nightmares, not the bedding.
oh,
Do you want me
nightmares.
to
About
make a
what?
fancy tent?
About the king that crawls.
Hmm.
All right, I'm making a fancy tent so I don't have to sleep in the same tent as you.
Yeah, the question is, are you going to share? Are you going to let Addie sleep in that, or are you going to sleep in that?
Listen, if she stops dreaming about creepy gods, she got one creepy god, her friggin' bodyguards getting lullabies from the other creepy god.
I'm just going to lean in to Ember and be like, remember what I told you before. And then lean back.
Yeah, I'm doing more than one of these tent thingies.
Okay.
Sneepy.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'll go back to my research then.
Thank you, Snore.
He
Thank you.
turns and goes back down the hall.
I just find a clear spot to set up a bedroll.
I was gonna say, gonna make one for Addie +1, one for me and Bitter, and then if you're not sleeping in a tent, Miss Unchosen by Oral, then Oryx can either share Addie's tent because it fits 2 people, or I can do another tent.
I'll leave it up to Sig.
I really don't care right now. I'll stay with Addie, just in case.
Alrighty, 3 tents it is.
For Sig beds down, or sort of say anywhere. I don't know anything about the cupcakes, but happy to do the whole get drunk and jump in a lake with you sometime.
Good to know.
That's precious. I love it.
Velen says there is a lake around the corner here.
First, you have to get really fucking drunk, and we're too tired for that.
Yeah, please don't get drunk after getting this tired and then go into the lake. You might not come out.
We
Yeah,
might not.
won't.
For those
Okay,
listening
so-
at home, please don't get drunk and go into a frozen lake.
Bring responsibly, kids.
Do not try
gonna
this at
die.
home.
Do not drink in polar bear plunge.
Yeah.
Things that should not be combined.
Stig is not a good example.
I don't know if anybody in this group is.
No.
I think Oryx is a
Oryx.
perfectly fine example.
Oryx
Yeah.
is good.
So far.
So far.
So far.
Okay, so everybody's taking a long rest, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
passing
Okay,
out.
so do your long rest thing then.
Well,
Glory days.
before that happens, I did make a promise.
I was gonna say if you want to DM me or if you want it to be meta.
Let it be on stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be detailed, but so once we're in the tent, I'm going to make sure the tent flap is closed and it's as insulated as I can get it. Then I'm gonna kind of beckon Ember to the other side of the tent. So, firstly, don't interrupt me.
Good luck.
If you interrupt me, I'll just tell you bare bones and I won't tell you anything else. Secondly, do not tell anyone. And I mean anyone. Even your book. Okay. As promised, I know about the Chosen because my mother is one. And she specifically chose my father because of my bloodline. I'm eyeing Ember to make sure.
Mental note to self: Bitter was bred to be perfect oral vessel.
You are so lucky that Bitter can't read your mind. I'd
I
like
know,
to,
right?
I'd like to insight to see if I fucking trust Ember to keep this a secret for more than a minute.
Insight that you fucking know that
I
Ember
know
is
he
not
won't.
trustworthy.
Yeah, no. And so that's for this I'm going with it. For now. Give a breadcrumb to make Ember be like, oh, well, see?
Yes,
He
this
told
is clearly all
me.
the secret that there is.
Precisely.
Ember's ears are straight up and his tail is vibrating. And he's trying really hard not to let his entire body shake.
And he's doing like the little tippy taps going, think, think.
Yep.
So I have to ask, is Ember's tail maximum floof from excitement?
Oh, absolutely the puffiest. This bed is so very well insulated. There's nothing but fur and nice bed sheets. And it's a good thing that this is a magical bed, or there would just be orange hair everywhere all the time. As it is, it's only orange hair everywhere most of the time.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to kind of continue to observe Ember and be like, clearly, there's more detail involved in that, but that's what you're getting for now. And keep in mind, I told you, not them.
Oh, this could be a good. You could make. You and orcs could make fables about this.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, stories to teach people thingies.
Okay.
Like how to find a husband.
I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Ember, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Ember gains knowledge. Ember must make saving throw. 17.
Okay. You do not immediately burst out of the tent and tell everyone.
God, it would have been funny if you not won that shit.
Thought you were going to, and Bitter was like, "Yeah, this is all I'm giving you. I did promise you a secret for the pretty thing, so."
Meanwhile, Ember's just like, okay, how many names do you think I have to change before I can turn this into like a folk tale? And I'll just
Technically
make it
speaking,
seem like it's that kid that we met who could sense the tiger tribe coming.
let's change all names.
Yes. Now, if I change this name,
Everyone's tired.
Oh,
I know basically
absolutely.
Sig just falls face first on the bed because like she doesn't have a point of exhaustion. She's mentally exhausted though.
she would like to keep it that way.
Mhm.
Speaking of exhaustion, do we get a level off?
You're all in one of Ember's tents, or
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
okay, then yes.
Yay, I'd say it one because I had two.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back to one without the coffee.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You
Abby's
also
it goes down?
I need a wisdom save from Addie.
Motherfucker. 14.
So you don't have nightmares, but when you wake up, you feel like you were being watched.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Great.
Meanwhile, Sig's just snoring.
Well, this is when we wake up, I guess.
Mm.
Mhm.
Eh.
Yeah.
Bef-
So what are you doing now?
Before we leave the tent in the morning, I am going to stop Sig and be like, I want to trust you. And I know you didn't choose this. And I know you're probably more scared than anything about what's going on. But you have to let us know what's going on so we can help you.
Pretty sure I've told you all about, the glowy things and the rune reactions.
I mean, if it reacts again, you need to alert us that it's happening. We can help figure out what's going on better if we have all our minds to it than just you. Okay?
Also, I'll point out that it actually technically is still midwinter.
Yep.
The day has not passed, like just because you took a long rest, but it was only early in the morning when you.
Oh no. Do
So
we
it's
still
still
hear the
it's
song?
it was like so the battle at Easthaven was at like 5 a.m. and then it took you, what would we say, like a few hours to get to Tourmaline, right? Like 3 hours. So that was only 8 a.m. and then you had a fight and then you were in the forest and then it took you like a half hour to get up to Lonelywood and maybe another 20 minutes to get to the tomb. So it was only like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something when you actually took your long rest. So it's still only like 5 p.m. when your long rest is done.
Your
And
sleep
yes, you
schedule.
still hear the song.
God damn it.
Wow.
Well, fine. I'll tell you one thing immediately, Addie. I can still hear the song. It's on loop. I'm fucking tired of it.
That sucks.
Normally, I only get one line at a time. It hasn't fucking stopped.
Well, I can tell you I didn't have any nightmares last night, but it did feel like I was being watched.
That sucks.
It seems we all have things going on here in the north. We're here for a reason.
I don't believe in that for a reason bullshit.
You better start believing. Now let's go get some food.
Okay, Naruto.
Yeah. Believe it.
So, Addie,
Yeah.
can tell you one more thing, but God, fucking don't tell the others because they'll freak out.
Okay.
Please note, we are in the tent, so a certain eavesdropping kitty
Oh
can't
no,
hear.
trust me. Trust me. Bitter has Ember occupied.
So Sig normally keeps her gloves on because, sure, she isn't bothered by the cold. It's easier to fucking keep, gloves on in case shit happens. You don't have to frantically put on everything. But she takes off the other glove, the one she didn't take off yesterday. And Addie can see a certain ring on it, on one of the fingers.
You're
I decided, like, probably a week ago, to see what it could do. Nothing's happened. I know what it can do now, at least.
What does it do?
It is actually a way to protect someone. It can be used to protect someone from damage for a moment, which is basically why I didn't take it off. Because if I need to protect you lot, I'd rather have that emergency button.
Like yesterday when I nearly went down?
You weren't beside me as much. And you did that whole fucking ice thing. Like, what the fuck was that?
Well, I saw, Ember get, but Bitter get entombed in ice, and I was like, that would be a really good defense. And I talked it out with my guardian, and they gave me this ability. So
Okay.
if something would possibly kill me, it'll appear to take the damage for me.
Good to know. Unfortunately, the thing about this is I have to use it, and then it can work on someone after. So it's not a immediate I can stop things. I have to use it beforehand.
Mm.
But considering how wounded that dragon was, it was like, okay, no, I think we can survive this.
Well, at least now you know I can use the ice to save me from a potentially lethal attack.
Yeah. So yeah, I have been wearing this, but nothing has happened since I wore it. It was more you were all being so fucking paranoid of it all, so I wanted to prove nothing's going to self-destruct if you fucking put the ring on.
It may be working for you because you're a chosen of Arl.
Honestly, maybe now that that's been, realized. But this place is just filled with weird shit.
Both of you notice as Sig is talking about it, occasionally the ring, the symbol carved into the ring kind of glows a little bit.
I'm gonna point out normally I have the glove on, so I haven't noticed that before. just pointing that out. That I haven't noticed before.
It's still midwinter.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Just be careful.
Joe wants to know what hand and what finger the ring is on.
Why does it matter?
Answer the question, please.
Left hand, middle finger.
Thank fuck. Okay.
What the fuck? I don't.
Chosen of Oral versus Oral's.
I don't get it.
Ring
Nailed
finger.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, no, Sig
Oh.
chose middle because middle finger. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I love being part of this very trusting group.
Oh,
Trusting if somebody hadn't blabbed the first secret they heard to everybody they could see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would never.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once Sig has her gloves back on, we'll leave the tent and get some food in us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming whatever we've eaten in the last 38 hours or so has just been bites here and there while traveling.
Yep.
Probably.
Dude.
Just starving. So, how'd everyone sleep?
Not bad. Although
I'm
somebody,
surprisingly.
soft.
although somebody purrs, snores in their sleep.
I do not. I do not. And he's got the coldest little hoofs.
Hmm. I'm just gonna reach up with an ungloved hand and just cup Ember's cheek because if you thought the
That's my
hoofs,
fluff.
if you thought the hoofs were cold, you ain't, you ain't seen nothing yet because the hands are absolutely cold. Zoop.
Anyway,
Okay, so
Oryx, you sleep well.
Fairly well, yeah.
Okay.
Something about this place that now that it's kind of been put right, there's something about this place that just seems refreshing and more peaceful than anywhere else I've been. Here.
Yeah,
Here.
I didn't even have nightmares. Just felt like someone was watching me.
Was it Addie?
No, it wasn't myself.
Oh, I mean Sig.
No, I was sleeping.
So
If I had to guess, it was probably Velen. Creep.
Hey, Valen.
are you quite ready to get on with it?
mhm.
What
Depends
exactly
on what
does
we're supposed to do
What
now.
it is, yeah. I mean,
Well, I
Let's
guess
get our
that's what we
puppies.
should talk about.
Puppies.
puppies are gone?
We don't know that yet.
Ideally, they're in someone else's hands, I mean, but we can't go back for them now.
Yes, we can.
Anyway, we still have to figure out what we're doing, not just recovering from losses.
Have you found any clues about the Lost City?
Few. I think we know where the entrance is.
I think we've wasted enough time in 10 towns. I think we need to find that place before anyone else does. Especially
need
the
to find the-
Duergar.
still need to find the Mythalar thing too.
To like power the city.
Or control it.
I think perhaps the Mythalar is in or
Possible.
near the city.
It's possible.
Well, then we'll have to look for it on the way.
I think maybe we should take a detour and try. So, the city, the entrance to the city is in the glacier. And it's in the place where there used to be a waterfall that has since been frozen over. In order to open that up, I think we need something. And I think we need it from a place that you probably don't want to go.
Where is that place?
It is called the Isle of Solstice. It is where the Sea of Moving Ice is. And some who are part of the cult make pilgrimages to it to worship Oral. They believe that her spirit resides there. By some reports, there has also been sightings of the rock landing there. If it is indeed her home on the mortal plane, I believe that she has something there that can help us. We need to go there and steal it.
Steal something from a god. You just see Bitter completely rigid. God, I thought we could get stupider.
In a manner of speaking, on the other hand, if you think about it in this way, she doesn't really need it, right? She is a deity. She has it all in her head already. I believe that she leaves it there for her followers to find. So, since it is left there for her followers to find, we will follow her clues and find it.
We do have a chosen of hers, so maybe she won't see it unfavorably if the chosen is the one that takes it.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought we weren't supposed to tell anybody. How come I get in trouble when I tell people
Velen
stuff?
was there when we were talking about it yesterday.
Not my fault you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, she was. Sam said she was.
She was. Well, to be honest, that's exactly what gave me the idea to do this next. There were a few more things I wanted to look up, but
Fuck.
since you have a chosen, I mean, we
Please
might
don't
as
say
well
that
we,
anymore.
we might as well use that in our favor, right?
So, wait, if we're gonna go to this magical sea of moving ice, which is, do we know in general which direction that is?
North.
Nor.
North, west.
Northwest.
Oh, here, let me put you
As,
back on. Let me put
as
you on the map of Icewind Dale.
we peons of only 2 footses make our way there, you and your magical teleporties, like you would, you couldn't, with your
I
all almighty powers, could go check on our dogs.
all of these things up here. This is all the sea of moving ice. All this up here. They're like ice flowing, ice pieces, ice little glacier chunks flowing on ice.
Icebergs.
Yeah, they're icebergs
Yes.
flowing on ice.
But more importantly, our dogs are somewhere here, not here.
Her
I
dogs.
provided you with this wonderful sled team that goes faster than your mortal dogs.
I know, but they're really soft and they think we're coming back for them, and I don't want to disappoint them.
People in the inn probably took the dogs when they fled the town. It would have gotten them out faster anyways.
I'm
And
very unhappy.
they'll treat them well, but we don't know where they are. If it's true that they took them, and that's their best chance of survival, so we're gonna go with that, we're not gonna find them. Not that
I
easily.
am so unhappy with you.
There you seem
Bitter.
upset.
Yeah, well, I would just much rather not go back there.
Go back.
Back.
What?
Been there before.
You could say that.
Bill it.
Peter, where were you born?
I was born in Icewind Dale.
Oh, you
There in
weren't?
Icewind.
Weren't you born in the Reghead tribes?
I'm a part of the Reghead tribes.
But you
Where
were
do you think
born.
we are? No.
Oh yeah, but Icewind Dale is just this one I mean,
This whole area.
This
Yeah.
whole region
it's
is
the-
Icewind Dale.
oh sorry,
It's
I
the
was thinking.
whole region, not
I
10
was thinking
towns.
10
I was
towns.
thinking 10 towns.
No,
Sorry.
it's not 10 towns.
Yeah. Okay.
Where in Icewind? Bitter.
That's like saying I was
In the
born
Re-
on the Sword Coast.
I mean, it's not incorrect.
He's
You
not
know
born
I
what?
was.
by
The Sea of
little
Moving
baby
Ice is
floating
also
ice.
in Icewind Dale.
It is. It
Why have you
is.
been there?
Because I almost died there.
Ah. Don't worry, this time you won't.
Yeah, we'll see.
Why did you go there to begin with?
I didn't really have much of a choice.
Kind of like now.
Oh, if any of you tried to force me to do or force me there for the reason that I was forced there before, I'll fucking kill you. And then Bitter's just gonna turn around and start walking away.
What does that? Hey!
Gonna point out, at least I started telling people shit. You're not telling us enough.
I was sent there as a sacrifice. Are you happy?
Shit.
Wait, what do you mean, shit?
Oh.
They do sacrifices every month.
No, not one of those.
Are you gonna survive if we go back there?
That depends on who we run into.
All right, then we just avoid as many people as possible.
Yeah, who do we have to avoid?
Cultists, it sounds like. Rock. Though, he gets around on
Anyone
that.
specific?
Orcs is pondering something.
Like, can you at least give a description of anyone we should specifically be trying to avoid?
The Tiger Tribe. That's as specific as I'll get. If I
We've
see
had
anyone
great
from,
run-ins with them.
if I see any of them, well, I might kill them.
Okay, well, to be fair, if they see us, they might kill us, so woo!
Oh, there is no might, especially if any of them who may or may not be chosen can sense that you are.
Okay, fine. Well, we're heading towards the Sea of Moving Ice, apparently.
This is the worst day.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is right now, yeah.
I think everyone agrees with that.
For different reasons.
Well,
Yeah.
at least we're as close as we can get from 10 towns to Sea of Moving Ice.
Yeah,
And it's
great.
going to be a lot of off-roading.
What is it we're looking to find there, Velen?
Well, if we are able to find Oral's house, we are looking for a book.
Okay, in
Well, you caught the
specific,
cat's attention.
I mean,
It is called the Codicil of White.
The what
The Codicil of White.
was a codicil?
A book of tenets and rules and spells.
Kitty!
Oh, what a good kitty. Why can't you like that?
I believe the book contains a ritual that will allow us to go through the glacier at its opening point. It will allow us to open it wider so that we can enter and make it into the city. The city's buried deep, and we don't want to expend our magic trying to get into the glacier, so having the codicil will allow us entry without having to expend our own resources.
Do you have any idea where Earl's house is in the sea, or are we gonna be just searching the icebergs?
Well, I have heard that there is a way to call someone who knows how to get to the island.
Seems incredibly dangerous.
Everything in this area is dangerous.
True.
He has a point.
That's this world. That's this neck of the woods.
Bitter, do you
But
know how to get there? You've been there before.
Yeah, I remember.
Because
Do
if
you
we
want to
can,
show us how to get there, or do you want to trust Mysterious Lady's mysterious friend?
I'd rather not have to trust anyone else that might give you away.
That's fair enough.
Ooh.
Well, Bitter can get us to the sea, but were you actually at Oral's home?
No, I was not.
Then how will you get us there?
Do we have to contact the person now, or can we get to the sea first and just see if we can figure it out ourselves?
We have to go to the edge of the sea anyway.
Okay, so let's just do this one step at a time.
And
So you are coming with us.
Of course.
I don't think that Velen wants to be left out of getting to the mysterious floating city that she's been looking for forever. But I think she should tell us more about her mysterious friend that's apparently going to lead us into the house of a god and not get us all killed. Emphasis on the not getting us all killed.
The other thought I'm having is Oral's big rock lives there. That's what she gets around on. Killed a big dragon.
Oh no.
Maybe we'd kill a big bird and slow her down a lot too.
Ah.
That would piss her
I'm
off.
not gonna listen. I don't want to piss her off any more than we already have.
I don't know. I kind of want to. I'm with Oryx.
I mean, at this
Good
point,
meat.
yeah, good eating. But yeah, no, I mean, at this point, it works. It's like, yeah, fuck Oral. Anything we can do to impede what she's doing, the better.
Yeah, but I don't think we can take on Oral herself. I don't think we want
No.
her interested in squashing us like bugs.
You don't think she's interested in that already?
Yeah, see, so killing her bird won't making it worse.
Let's just get to the sea first and do this one step at a time. Trying to plan our whole plan ahead of time when the moment we start doing part one of the plan, all the rest of our plan's going to go to shit.
I mean, we
please.
have
The moment we
persevered
make a
and
step towards
endured
it.
despite everything that's been thrown at us here, so I'd say she should probably be liking us. No?
You
Interesting
shut your
choice of
damn
words.
face.
All right.
So, logistical question. Do we want to do the first part of this tonight, or do we want to wait until the next session?
Can we do the first part?
I'm good with going on.
I think we can.
I mean, we have 40
Probably
minutes. So.
half hour. Yeah, I think we can do it.
Yeah, we have
God
40
help
minutes.
us.
Okay. Well, but you need to be 6th level, so you need to level up.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Ooh. Well, that means I have a choice to make.
Yeah, so let's take 5 or 6 minutes and you
All
can
right.
walk through your level ups.
We'll be right back when we're level 6.
Yeah.
Yay!
Not.
And we're back.
Awesome. Welcome back.
We're level
And
6!
you're level 6.
Ba-da-da-da.
Okay, so you're level 6, and you are about to set off out onto the tundra, going from Lonelywood, which is right here. So Lonelywood is right here on this edge right here. Yeah. And so if you're going to take that blue arrow, you're going to go up to a river somewhere where you can cross it and then go out to around here or here or here. It kind of depends on which way what's his butt leads you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's his butt? Where are you leading us?
Probably the
So-
way.
Also, who are you? Because what's his butt said. I don't want to keep calling him that.
Bitter?
Bitter Frost. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Sorry.
Wow, ouch.
I was just
You know
having
your
a
PM's not going
Don't
to kill you
channel
when they
Karu
kill
too
a friend.
um so okay, so you get prepared. You're all relatively well rested. You start to travel um on your Velen supplied zombie dogs. And you everybody roll me a perception, and Oryx has advantage on this perception check.
Nope.
I'm so mad right now that I just don't even want to think about it.
I'm
I
just
love my
distracted.
puppy.
I'm too distracted
Wow.
by the singing still going on my head.
That
My
too.
puppies. So everyone
What?
else
Are we
got
looking
under
for
10,
something?
and Oryx got a 23 for our listeners.
I'm too focused on getting you there
7,
and
8, 9, 23.
Addie
That's how you
looks
count, right?
Addie looks like she's looking forward, but is completely like dozing off.
You just woke up, Addie.
Oryx would be probably keeping an eye out for cats of the saber-tooth variety while we're traveling.
At least
Oh,
someone's looking
God.
out for us.
If anything, I keep glancing up at the sky.
Mm. See if Arl's still doing the rounds.
Yeah. I can still hear her singing, so I'm assuming she is. Sam.
Yeah, I know. That was supposed to go to Oryx. He got the first half. The second half
Okay.
is only supposed to be for him too.
I'll tell you, so
Yeah.
I do. Oryx does occasionally see the the tiger from time to time. It is following us, and then yeah, he would probably want to check the elk herd out that he sees. Are we close enough that we could try to divert near them, or
You can go toward it, or you can go toward the forest where they left. It sort of depends on how you want to approach them.
do they look like they're just moving normally, or are they running away from something?
7 of them are running away.
Okay, so I'll point out like, there's might be something in there that spooked him.
Let's go then. The elk
So
are important to you.
the area is right around here on this side of the river, right?
I mean, yeah, quick look.
Yeah, the elk are important to Oryx. And he's been dealing with all our shit.
Mhm.
probably will be dealing
Am
with
I
more
wrong?
soon. No,
Nope.
No.
probably we'll be dealing with more soon.
So you're going to the forest not to track the actual herd?
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you going to do this? I mean, you're all right now going really fast on zombie dog sleds.
Oryx points out where he wants to take a look. I'll just slow down the dogs.
We can take the dogs to the edge of the forest, but we'll have to dismount there and track on foot.
Okay. So everybody give me perception checks again. Oryx with advantage. And Bitter actually would have advantage on this as well.
Woo. Because that helped.
Technically, it did, just didn't help enough.
So everybody but Bitter can easily see where the elk tracks were coming from. And Oryx notices there is some blood in the snow a little bit.
Mm.
Does it kind of run like alongside where the elk tracks are going, or is it off separately?
It's sort of in the tracks.
And does it look like it's going into the forest or out of the forest?
All the tracks are leaving the forest.
One of them might have been hurt. We should be on our guard.
I'm gonna take out my bow.
Yeah,
Yep, my sword's out just in case.
staff is already out for once.
How dark is this place? I.e., do I need to punch Oryx in the arm so he can see anything?
Probably.
And just
Hey, Oryx!
It's
Punch.
dim light all around because you it's dim light all around because it's a full moon.
there's supposed to be 4 of those, not 3.
I'm still
Yep.
giving you dark vision.
And I'm definitely
So you can see in dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light.
I think like in the times when this is not on him, everything is just gonna like start appearing in shades of gray to him. Because it's the first time in probably 2 years that he's been able to see normally.
See colors.
See with just the perpetual darkness.
And you're like, oh, yeah, I found blood. It's red.
Oh, that's
You
what that
can't
looked
see
like.
color in dark vision.
In darkness.
Ah,
I know it's really weird. Here you go. You can not discern color in darkness, only shades of gray. But in dim light, you can get colors. He's probably like, this is green and a lot of white.
Anybody else smell that?
smell
Smell it?
what?
His like, if he was a tabaxi, his ears would be pricked up. He's sniffing around. Something smells awful, putrid around here.
Well, we can take a look.
My bad. Is it me?
No, we
No,
would
I'm
have been complaining longer.
Yeah, no, it's not cat.
Is that something? Sam, is that something I would recognize? What it was? Oh God!
Oryx?
What?
You know, any of you Southlanders know about trolls?
Burnham?
Oh,
I know about trolls. You use lots of foosh.
or acid.
Well, might work from where they come from. It points at Addie and Sig. The ones up here tend to be really cold.
So, more fire?
More fire. Yeah,
Sounds good.
and it's to the north, and he's moving, and then he starts moving that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Oryx.
Ember is very excited for the chance
Remember-
to foosh something.
Remember, don't start a forest fire.
I mean, it's pretty cold here.
Still can happen, especially with magical fire.
I suppose.
I have control flame. It's not gonna go on. I'm gonna foosh a troll. I'm gonna Fushitro.
Let's try to get the drop on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to move you to a map, and you are going to be at the bottom of this map, so you can place yourselves down here
It's
in,
snowing.
Oh, there's
in
one
the
of
snowing
white
all night.
opening.
It's been snowing all.
I know, it's super
session.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the boosh. I'm gonna get the boosh.
Oh.
money for everybody, looks like.
So this thing here is a big log that has fallen over.
Okay.
And it's quite far away. I mean, it's, 65, 70 feet from Oryx at this point. He's standing most forward. So probably, though, because all of these things are large, you can see them on the other side of the large log. Now, the thing is that you see them, but you don't see their entire bodies because they are. One of them is trying to jump onto the back of this elk, which is struggling to get free. It is not, in fact, dead yet. The other two are trying to attack it. Let me just, think I can show you a picture of this, right? Because these
Handout.
things look nasty.
Either that or you can shift double click on
Yeah,
the token.
how do I?
How do
Oh,
you
here I
embiggen
go.
token?
I got it. I got it. Here we go. There we go.
Ooh.
I'm real glad we don't get to see all of it.
Yeah, so you see, and you can, once you're this close now on this screen, you can actually hear them kind of snorting and trying to go after this poor elk that is trying to run away. There are indeed 3 of them up there. So they don't notice you quite yet. If there is anything you would like to do before we end up rolling initiative, feel free to do so within reason.
I'll cast pass without trace.
Okay.
Does help them not aware of us more if we want to stealth as close as we can.
I'm gonna guess Oryx is a little bit fired up about this whole we
more
found
than a
the
little.
elk thing.
Oh.
More, I mean, oh yeah.
And I'm just going to
killing
use
them?
my daily armor of Agathis just in case.
So this seems like fun. And by fun I mean bonding time. So hey Oryx.
Mhm.
You wanna get up there fast, right?
I
And
would
punch these
love.
things in the face, right?
I would love to.
I'm just gonna slap you in the face with a feather I found.
Okay.
And now you have a fly speed of 60.
Nice.
Oh boy.
I am going to bless the 3 melee fighters again. Hopefully this time I don't get hit.
Well, stay back then.
That's what I was planning to do. I have a bow.
And do we want to be stealthy or do we want to get these things away from the elk? Because I have a feeling Oryx isn't going to be stealthy long.
Oh no, I mean first chance. I mean, I think I'm fair to say we probably use passes without trace to get us this close, but
yeah.
now that he sees him, he's gonna go.
Okay.
I mean,
let's
ideally
roll out.
we want to get them surprised, but beyond that,
Yeah.
Listen,
All right.
I'm just thinking that I have feline agility, but it would really help if I wasn't the only target there when I get there.
Yeah, no, screw this. I'm just going to embiggen. I'll be a big target for it.
Well, that, and I figured if I gave Oryx fly, then he could also be a target with me when we show up.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna sigh, pull out my own feather from my staff for a second. I want to be not hit, so I'm gonna be in the air.
That's fair.
You were going to give that to Sig for a second.
Oh god, that would
No,
be
Sig's-
funny.
Yes,
I
it
did
would.
consider it.
I'm
Giant
very
flying Sig.
I'm very upset that I still don't have a twin spell.
Wait, Sig going giant. Does her like glowing thing become a beacon again?
Is
Ah,
unknown.
Find out.
I didn't think of that.
Well, then we're gonna find out.
God damn it.
We'll find out. I'm going big because I see
Yep.
3 threats and I need to get their attention.
And they're big threats, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean I already have identify? Fuck me.
You've had it. for a
Fuck
while.
me.
Oh
You
yeah,
had it?
you identified stuff before.
Then why did it tell me I didn't have it when I was picking? I hate everything.
Yeah. Sam, can you embiggen Sig, please? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Shall we roll initiative since I don't know if we're getting surprise round or not?
We're gonna have a barbarian running flying full
Flying.
force into
Flying.
these things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that would be surprising if I saw that.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 So he did pass without trace. So right now they don't know you're there.
Man, trolls are fucking stupid.
I mean,
They
they've
are.
got a
They're-
target.
They're hungry.
They're busy.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we still have to roll initiative because surprise is just a condition
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
lasts the first round.
Make sure I have
Boo.
normal.
Sig, you need better initiative.
Yeah, same with bitter. Oryx, oh no.
Well, we have a surprise round. He'll get there.
I mean, to be
Meets his
fair,
mortal enemies. Rolls last on initiative. Welcome to my life, folks.
yeah.
I just imagine you spend the first round doing like the Acme oval circles with your feet while you get revved up to run.
Yeah. Funny. Getting traction on snow is hard.
It's like I can fly. How do I fly? Do I just like run in the
Swim?
air?
Do I make a pose?
Mhm.
Probably like
Swim?
goes 40 feet straight up and then back down.
Ember's like, I don't know, flap?
Just
I
think.
mean, I spin my tail around.
Oh, like a little motor.
Like a propeller.
Imagine
Yup.
you're going upstairs. Imagine you're running upstairs. There you go.
The elk goes first.
Nice.
Yeah,
Fucking
poor-
good for it.
Poor elk. Except it tries to run away, which is gonna
Oh,
give
no.
the
Oh,
trolls an
no.
attack. So they're trying to rake at it and destroy it, and now it's Ember's turn. Now you're all in a surprise round, so when it gets to the point where the trolls are going, they're not going to go. They'll go next round. But that also means that you basically get like, you've got your limited time here, and you understand what's going on. So
Alrighty. So how tall is this log thingy?
probably about 4 feet tall. I mean, it's not enormous, but it's maybe 5 feet at some points because it's got like lumps and it's got snow on it and all that stuff.
So I'm gonna go over here with feline agility. So I can basically double move on one turn until I stop moving.
Okay.
And then let's see here. Gosh, I wish I could attack. Well, melee attack, I mean.
Mhm.
Well, let us all get close before you start attacking them.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I can fireball those two without
And I'm
having
going
to worry.
to activate Blade Song while I wait for my other peoples to show up.
Daddy.
All right. Well, let's pew pew.
Mhm.
Don't attack them until we get close, Addie. Or else they'll know we're here.
There's still surprise on the first round. Me attacking
Yeah,
doesn't change
there's
that.
surprise
Still
no
the
matter
first
what.
round.
Now the question is, when surprised, does that give disadvantage, or I mean advantage on attacks, or is that?
I think so.
Please
Ah.
hold while the DM checks his book.
That was 60. Oh, no, that is 60.
That's a good question. Hold on. I so rarely use surprise. I just sort of wing it, and you
You
know,
just sort of have it.
yeah.
If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat. You can't take reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about advantage or disadvantage. So it's just a straight roll. It just means they can't act.
Yeah, you just don't get to go, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so I'm just gonna pew pew then. Attack longbow. 13. Second attack. 24.
Let's see. The 13, of course, does not hit.
Okay.
And the second one does hit.
Awesome. Okay, so that'll be 13 piercing damage.
Nice.
And which one did you attack?
I'll attack the one closest to us, so that one there.
That one? Okay.
And I don't want to stay that far away from everyone, so I am gonna move forward.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Bitter.
Okay. Well, I have 60 feet of fly speed. So I'm going to up, and away. Probably about there. Come on. So about there. That's where it was.
Okay.
But I'm also going to be in the air. And then I'm just going to
How high?
probably about 25, 30 feet. 25.
Okay.
And then let me make sure that I've got a template coming. Yes, I do. Oh, Car, you changed them. It's not going to hit the elk. I'm going to position it so it only hits these two.
And what is it?
Fireball. So let me roll the attack.
Who's telling me not to start a forest fire?
It'll be fine.
At least my fooshas only target one square.
So
Not
a
the
DC
whole
15
tree.
dexterity save. It'll be fine. There's snow.
The first one rolled a 0.
Ow.
And the second one also did not succeed. So
Okay, so they
what's
take
that?
23 fireball damage.
They're like,
23.
where'd that fire come from?
I don't like that. And you just see, because I've got both mage armor and armor of Agathis, I've got plate mail of ice, but I've got like 2 spike-like wings of ice coming out to signify fly. And then, you know what? Just out of spite, I'm going to spend a sorcery point to quicken spell. This one's not actually on the elk, right? It's just next to it.
It is
hasn't
next.
actually.
It's trying to attack it. Yes,
Okay,
it's not on top of it.
I'd like to then use create bonfire right in its square. I don't have a template for that. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
I was gonna say, what you talking about?
Boop. So it needs to give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw of its own. Or take 2.
It
'Cause
does
I
not.
win.
It does not succeed.
Cool, so it takes 2 fire damage. That's fire
That's
damage
enough.
is all the important part.
Nope.
And I am done. But, oh, by the way, the fireball template is done. Well,
Sam, can you please embiggen Sig?
Yes, I can.
Thank
Sig
you.
is now embiggened.
So
What is Sig doing?
Sig is double moving because she's planning to just vault over this tree because, oh wow, it's only like 45 feet tall. That's
Yeah.
nothing for her right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
just
swords
pick it
out,
up.
ready to attack next turn.
Probably, I mean, you can pick up 24. You can probably just pick the tree up and just clobber these things.
Oh,
With that.
Probably.
my god.
But you
Right.
might hit the elk.
Yeah. But if the elk
Ooh.
moved, I could just pick up the tree and try and throw it at all three of them. It's long
Yeah.
enough.
Yes.
Oh my
You
god.
could dip it in the bonfire first.
Oh, Oryx. Sorry.
Okay, so Pi, so I've got a 60-foot fly speed.
Yep.
I move my normal 40-foot of movement and then fly 60 to get there, or no? I have to use like one or the other.
Yeah, I think you have to. Oh, your maximum is now 60 if you're flying.
Okay, then I dash. I can go 120. Since I can do a charge attack with my antlers, would you allow me to do that as part of my movement?
Sure.
I would like to rage. Antlers pop out, and Eddie, you just see like Oryx go thing past Eddie, past Bitter, around like button hooks around Sig, and I'm going to recklessly try to ram the ever living shit out of the one on the right side of the elk.
I hope you roll high because that's badass.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing
Crit,
recklessly.
crit,
I'm doing
crit,
everything
crit,
I
crit.
can. Please.
Oh yeah.
Crit, 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 crit.
24.
Nice. Definitely hits, of course.
So 7 bludgeoning, and I'm gonna knock it prone, so it's still in the fire, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at it with my battle axe for the second attack.
All right.
20.
That hits.
For another 7, and its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell at it, "Get back!" That's my turn.
That was still the first round. Now it's the beginning of round 2. So, this elk sees Oryx come running
Torpedo
with
the thing.
his come flying actually with his like big antlers and all of that stuff. And the elk sort of sidesteps over here and it kind of stops and it's watching, and then it puts its head up and it does like the whatever the however elks sound, you can imagine it's not a howl, but they can actually make a sound.
Sting.
Yeah,
They sting.
they bellow, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
Oh,
does
man.
that. And then it is Ember's turn.
Cheering me on.
Oh man. I suddenly don't want to be in front of this tree when it's Sig's
When it,
turn for some reason.
when it gets heated.
And luckily, Oryx could just like duck. So I'm just gonna safely wait back here to get my feline agility back. But we're gonna use mirror image because I feel like I'm going to need it.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna stay there and peep see to make sure they don't throw anything at my face.
This troll is really pissed off because Oryx chased away his dinner.
I mean,
And he. So, the first thing I need actually is I need I'll just do that. So anybody who starts their turn within 10 feet of one of these things takes 3d6 cold damage. So Oryx, you are you started your turn there, so you're gonna take
Not yet.
18. Ooh,
Ow!
Oof.
he actually would
Wow.
have taken. He actually would have taken it at the beginning of his turn.
But at the beginning of his turn, he wasn't within the troll's 10-foot radius,
That's a
right?
good point. He
that's
entered
true.
it
That's true.
during
Yep.
his turn.
He ended
So
there
yeah. So if you stay there, well, so it's also though.
at the beginning of your. So at the beginning of his next turn,
Yeah.
he's taking
So
that
at the
damage.
beginning of your next turn, if you're still in the aura, you're going to take 18 damage because I maxed the damage. So in any case, the troll is going to claw bite. So
It's got advantage.
it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reckless.
Oh, yes.
Because I did reckless last turn.
So the other thing is, what's your AC?
15.
Okay. So 11, 22, 20.
Hit.
So 2 of them hit. Oh, you know what? No, sorry. 11 and 22. One of those hit, and then 15, which misses, right?
15 is my armor class.
Oh, 15 hits. Okay, so, all right. So the bite that hit you, let's just do that. You're going to take, why did it do that? Oh, you take 15 damage from the bite. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what the heck it's doing. And then you take 19 damage from the claw. 9 of that is cold damage. Of the 15, 7 of that's cold damage. So if you have any kind of resistance to cold damage. And
Okay,
then,
sorry. So it was 19
sorry.
total.
So 15 for the claw.
Okay.
Sorry,
7.
for the bite. 7 of that's cold. And then 19 for the bite. 9 of that's cold. So it just walloped you.
Okay.
And I need a con saving throw from you.
Again. So because I've got resistance to some of this now. So
Okay,
how much?
so
how much? So I took 14 cold total.
The total cold is 7 and then 9. So you'll take 3 from that and then 4 from that. So 7 total cold, counting your resistance. And then 8.
He's not resistant to cold.
I only
It's
have
the other
like
stuff.
the physical damage. So
Oh.
So 16 cold, and then how much of the blood or the slashing or whatever?
8 piercing, 10 slashing.
Oh, 9 total from that. Okay.
Sorry. I got confused because of what the stupid thing was doing, so I did not adjudicate that very well. But that's the deal. And I need a DC 15 Constitution saving throw from you because of the ice claw.
Because it's cold.
Because he cuts into you. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Ooh.
Because of the ice that has cut into you.
Ooh.
And then that is that thing's turn.
He needs to make another dexterity saving throw at DC 15 because he's still on the bonfire.
Oh, the troll does? Okay.
Yep.
Hold on one second. Dex save?
Dex.
7. So how much
He
does it take?
Oh, he takes 14.
Ouch.
Nice.
Much better.
I suspect he's moving away from the fire next time.
Yeah, probably. He wasn't. Yeah, he didn't want to move away from Oryx.
Yeah.
So, Addie.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move closer.
To be fair, the first turn it only did 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
Because I
like, "Oh,
minned
this
both
is fine."
damage.
This is
And
fine.
then all of a sudden, whoosh,
It's a little hotter now.
you're flammable.
All right. So Oryx is still fine. He's fine. It's
Well, for
fine.
now.
I'm gonna
yeah.
attack the one Oryx is after. Let's try to thin the herd.
Okay.
23 and
That
24.
hits. That hits.
So that'll be 9 and 6 for 15 total piercing damage. And this is magical in case they've got resistance to.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
This guy is also mad. He's gonna walk over to Oryx. And he is going to claw bite because Oryx has giant horns on and he looks like an elk. So
He looks like dinner.
Yep.
yeah.
You still have advantage.
You must save him.
So 1 bite, a 17, 2 claws, 17, 26.
Ooh.
All those hit.
Yep. The bite does 6 piercing, ouch, 14 cold. It maxed the cold damage on that one. First claw is 15 slashing, 5 cold. Second claw is 13 slashing, 12 cold.
Yeah, do you remember how you were saying Oryx was looking fine?
Not
Yeah,
anymore,
now
he's not.
you're standing
Yeah.
in two.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're standing in
Now,
2 auras now.
that was going to be my next question: are those going to stack up?
I would say no, because you're in the cold aura. I think they would not stack.
Okay. Good.
Do I need to do another con save here, or
No, because you already failed one, so that you'll only take 1 disadvantage. There's no way to stack that either. So bitter.
Okay,
You are
well,
watching Oryx get ravaged.
yeah, no, I am, and I do not like. So I'm going to, yeah, just fireball them again. They're still lovely. Come on.
Well, I don't know if they're lovely.
They're still in a place that I can get them without getting Oryx.
Or the elk now.
Or the elk. So I need 3 saving throws, DC 15 dexterity.
Okay. Let's see what they do. 16, 9, and 2.
You know what? One moment, please. Because I don't like that happened. So,
My poor trolls.
yeah, no, the one that got a 16, can
Uh-huh.
you roll that again? Because I'm going to use unluck on that.
16.
God damn you!
It's destined for him
Really
to have a
wants
16.
That's annoying.
Yeah,
Listen, you're
that
still
is.
doing half damage.
Oh, I know. I haven't actually rolled the damage yet, so we'll see how good or bad it wound up being. Let me just actually click that so I get the spell off.
I just moved it over so I could get access to the tokens. So
Oh no, I just did that so I actually
yeah.
used the spell.
You can also right click on it and send to back, and that'll put the tokens in front.
Oh, it's gonna go away in a second anyway. So
Yeah.
And that's the last fireball I have, so you know.
Hey, it helped a lot.
Oh, I know, and I've got. Come on, where are they?
So how much damage you're doing?
33.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Okay.
And half of that would be
16.
16.
You just
Ironic.
really like 16.
Apparently. And then
Okay.
just because I can, I'm gonna quicken spell to create bonfire under that one's butt again.
Which one? The one that's
The
already
one-
there.
Yep, I'm just gonna create it a little bit further on that side.
Okay.
So he thinks it moves with him.
Mhm.
So he needs to give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Or take 7.
11.
So he takes 7.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
He is pissed.
I
Sig.
am.
Okay. Do I want to do something possibly stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sig's gonna go forward, and I did the math. She can lift up to 1,200 pounds. So she is gonna pick up this fucking tree and
Okay.
toss it right towards the trolls and try and hit them.
Okay.
Drop
Give me-
this tree on their fucking heads.
Give me. Are you going to throw it, or are you gonna swing it and kind of drop it as you hit? Like, because it's.
Swing pop.
Okay, so it's gonna be a melee attack then.
Okay. So that'd be
This
basically the same bonus as my sword, would you say? Or
Yeah,
what do you
I
want?
would. Yeah, I would say in your embiggened form, it's probably like a giant club, so it's going to use the same kind of,
Sig
Okay.
proficient with trees.
Only as Big Sig.
Only a big sig.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Ouch.
Oof,
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
She
Do I have to
balked.
roll separately for each?
Yeah, because I'm not going to roll saves for them, so this is
Oh,
kind
okay.
of there whether they move out of the way or not. Okay, that hits.
Oh,
Ouch.
That one in
Okay.
particular.
So
Did you just baseball bat them? With a
I'm
tree?
gonna say that this does. You're dropping it, right?
yeah.
3d12 damage plus
Cool.
strength plus your strength mod.
So
Okay.
Oh, some of that's getting doubled.
12 plus her strength, which is 5. Oh.
So 29. So the first two are going to take 29, and then the other one is going to take yeah, enough to kill it probably.
52.
Let me see. So this one is out.
Good, that was the one that was going to kill me next turn.
This one takes 29, so and this one's going to take 52.
Wow.
Okay.
And then Sig's gonna take in a breath and then shout in giant, "That's what you get for messing with the Elks!"
Are you gonna move closer?
Yeah, now that the tree's out of the way, she's just gonna stomp forward and get in this fucker's face. Also, I'm just assuming they know giant. I have no idea, but
They
considering
do.
they're trolls.
Oh my god.
They do, and when
They
you
do.
started speaking, their eyes went really big.
We didn't know this was another giant's forest. Not bad.
Oh, they're your elks. Oops, my bad.
I mean, she did pick up a giant tree and kill one of them with it instantly. So
Yeah.
it's fair that they're like, "Oh
Oops.
shit."
This elk has had the weirdest day. First, he gets hunted by trolls. Then this barbarian with horns comes flying out of nowhere, literally.
So also everybody roll me a perception check.
No.
I don't like this.
Sig is running on adrenaline. 19.
20.
24.
Fine.
Everybody but Karu hears what sounds like hooves of many animals.
It called
The
its
elves.
herd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Addie's just staring at this spectacle in front of her, just going like,
The tree. Addie's like, Sig just picked up a tree.
And he's like,
It's just-
I had cover!
Oryx.
Okay, so
You are going
we
to
got a
take
problem.
damage. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
you gonna re-roll, or is it gonna be that original roll?
I'll re-roll because the one that was going to do that is dead.
That's
So,
true.
16. Still
I
rolled really
am
high.
I am down.
okay,
No.
Yep.
you're fine.
What do you
No,
mean he's fine?
Addie can heal.
Antlers
He's
just
fine.
ice up completely on his head, and then just start crumbling to.
You just hear from
they
Bitter.
don't,
What is with
okay.
everybody in ice?
He looks like he's about to fall, and he does not.
What?
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 Excuse?
Okay. Then
You aren't the only one with fucking secrets, okay?
okay, then I'm going to, on my last breath, recklessly go after the one in front of me with my axe.
I'm guessing the antlers didn't fall off either.
No.
They might still be icy.
Cool. Awesome.
26.
That hits.
Or
Reckless.
Jesus Christ, 7. Well, I've got disadvantage from the con save I failed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then I'll just
Okay.
and then he'll just kind of like lower his hand, just not charge him, but he's just going to try to like gore to the stomach.
Yep.
24
That hits.
for
It's
7.
it's like it's not even rolling. It's just
Yeah.
there's your auto damage.
Yeah. Oh. Roll 20. Come on.
I mean, if you knock it away from you, I don't think you're in the aura.
Yeah.
I'd have to charge and I couldn't. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it might be pinned under a tree. So
Yeah. So are you going to step away? It is in fact under a tree.
Yes, he's gonna step. He's gonna risk it. He's gonna step here and get
Okay.
ready to charge at that fella there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
It kind of swings at you almost half-heartedly and doesn't really. It can't do anything. This troll sort of rolls the tree off of it and it fucking takes off running.
I was expecting that.
Oh, it just cowered.
Just
How far does it make it?
so was it?
Yeah,
was
what's
it
this?
prone?
It was prone, so it stood and ran.
So not very far.
Not extremely far, but I mean it's running away and it's among the trees. So I'm leaving it like on the thing right here, but it ran directly back north.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like, how many
Well,
feet
maybe it
back?
learned never to mess with the elk.
Go eat something else.
Question is, do we want to let it go?
So as you are asking that question,
Oh no.
running into the scene, you see a few elk. They're sort of running in. You know, they are running very quickly. This is a stampede almost that you are kind of hearing.
Thank God that I'm flying.
And leading it is the most enormous elk
Yeah.
you have seen.
Holy fuck!
Hey, Sig, you can ride that one.
Ember, you just saw the largest animal you've ever seen come in here. Now, this animal, its antlers are like shining with like it looks like they're reflecting like sunlight as if the light is twinkling off of them, but it's still dim light outside, so you have no fucking clue why that is happening.
Because it's magical. All right, they can take care of the other troll. All right, 6.
Be careful not to step on the bonfire.
Yeah.
If I use feline agility again, I can get onto the other side, and I have extra attack.
With
As
and
Ember
tripping.
as Ember is moving, this enormous elk puts its head back and it bellows. So I will need a Constitution saving throw from everybody except Oryx.
What?
But we're friends.
Ooh, Sig.
Oh.
Stig's like, what do you mean there's an elk bigger than me?
Oh my God.
I got a 12.
Got a 20.
Whew. Thank God for bless.
Let's see. So Sig. No, that's not right. Sorry. No. Sig takes 3 damage.
Okay. It's just very loud.
It's extremely loud and you weren't really expecting it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Ember,
Ye-
what are you doing now?
I am going to green flame stabbity stab. Doink. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Doink. For 11. Holy shit. 11 piercing.
You should be doing fire damage
Yes,
now.
I know.
Yeah,
shouldn't
you should. 2d8.
Melee
I
attack
think.
is 1.
Make
No,
sure
one.
the fire that comes off of it hits the corpse.
Out of spite. I mean, it's already burning on the bonfire.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's still a
True.
troll. Burn it a lot.
I'm trying to figure out what I need to add to it. So
A D8, I believe.
1d8 of fire, I think.
Mhm.
No, not plus bell. Alright. Does that work now? Okay. So plus 5 fire.
So 16.
11 piercing, 5 fire.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh yeah, I have 2 attacks.
Green flame.
Doink. I can only
16.
do cantrip for one of them.
Yeah.
So 16.
16 hits.
Haha, take this, ankles. 11 piercing for your other ankle.
Yeah, it's gone.
Keep burning it, though.
Yeah, don't let it regen.
Foosh, 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 foosh.
So
So that one's on top of fire.
yep.
I
Daddy.
will run over to Oryx, who is looking a bit rough.
Has seen
He
better
actually
days.
looks okay.
Does he?
Hmm.
Doesn't
He
he?
looks more okay than we thought he should.
I
be.
mean, he's he's not perfect, but
Uh-huh. I'm still gonna cure wounds him.
You're like, yeah, I don't trust you at all.
17. Good. That was awesome, Oryx. Good job. That's
he's dead. Bitter, are you going to go after the other one that ran away?
I mean, I figured I didn't want it to stay in the forest, so
I mean,
I'm just gonna. I can get up to here. Would I be able to see it if I did?
Probably,
Okay.
because it had to spend half its time getting the tree off and standing up, so
Cool.
it's probably only 30 or 40 feet in front
Oh,
of you.
nice. That's
So
awesome.
if you have a ranged attack, you can probably hit it.
Yeah, I'd need a DC 15 dexterity saving throw because I have solitary fireball.
always with the foosh.
18.
You know what? Unlock on that. Fuck you.
We will have none of this passing dexterity
I
saves.
rolled a 3 that time.
So 20 fireball damage. And you know what? Out of let me see the range on this.
Well, let's see if it's still alive.
It
It
is.
probably is.
Okay.
I just have to check on the range on create bonfire to see whether or not it's going to be worth it. Ignore that. I thought I was posting the text.
60 feet.
60 feet. So yeah. I'll spend a sorcery point and another dexterity saving throw, please.
5.
It takes another 13 fire damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
He's like, yeah, I'm running away. I made it.
Um,
And I'm just going to concentrate on the create bonfire there for another couple seconds just to make sure.
the big elk steps forward. The other elks are sort of surrounding this one that was hurt.
I'll go to the elk that was hurt.
Careful.
They let you.
I'll approach with I'll make my bow disappear, and just put my hands out.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh boy, 5.
Wow. Yeah, they don't let you get close enough.
Oryx.
By the way, orcs, you
Oh,
still have a
wait.
60-foot fly speed.
I don't have to get that close. Fuck them. So they start shying
Hey,
away,
watch
and I
that.
move. I stop moving as soon as they start moving away from me, or
Mhm.
shying away, and I will not do the thing I was planning to, and instead I'll use healing light, which I can do that at a distance,
Okay.
and some healing light will make its wounds close for 6,
Nice.
Okay.
and then I'll step
I'm
away.
I'm gonna land axe away, and I'm just gonna walk towards the big chunky elk here. And when I get about 10 feet away from it, Orc's just gonna kneel down in front of it, take a knee over his head.
It sort of it kind of puts its head down near the ground, near where you are, and it drops something out of its mouth.
I'll pick it up.
It is a large bell.
Oh my god. They just...
Briggs, what's going on? Also, do elk normally get this big?
It's
And shiny.
extremely like this is a king among elk. This is almost a god among elk. My people would worship this creature and protect it with everything they have to their last breath. I look back at the elk and I'll just say in Reghead, and I will put this gift to the best use I can.
It nods and lifts its head up, and it bellows again, and all the elk run off.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So it was.
What did you drop?
Gift, something that will be helpful where we're going.
Elk
What?
friend gift.
It'll be helpful where you're going. Oh.
Where we're going. It says
Yep.
this will help us defeat the Ice Queen.
Oh.
Wait, it spoke to you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, don't all the giant ungulates talk? I mean, we had the moose.
That was different.
That was an
Just
awakened
saying.
moose.
Do we not think the elk was awakened? It was shiny and huge.
I
I
don't
was-
think awakened is the right
It might be
word
more-
for that.
Might be
That feels
of
more like
a-
ascended.
Or yeah, or
I'm gonna-
demigod.
I'm gonna just scoop up a little snow from the ground and put that in the bell in my snow box.
Well, that was lucky.
So it was.
Hot damn.
Do you want to take a trophy from the troll you killed?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Although I think most of that belongs to you. That was awesome. And he just got like star eyes.
You know what, Sig? You might want to take a bit of that tree, maybe fashion it into a new shield or something.
I mean,
one-
I'm at least taking a branch because that was awesome.
The one he killed, he's gonna go just cut the tusks out of the mouth of it.
Nice.
We were not very quiet in this fight.
What?
I'm concerned about the thing that could have been following us.
Wait, something was following us? Oh, that thing.
Maybe. Yeah, we should. That orcs is calling. It's like, yeah, we should get going.
Yeah, by the time we get back to the sled, I'm sure I'll be normal size again.
By the way, is Sig glowing?
Yeah, Sig was like a
Oh.
giant beacon. the
God
whole
Yeah.
damn
time.
it.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Pat, pat, pat. Shrink, shrink, shrink.
I can't turn it off.
You know, I almost got enlarge reduce.
Maybe next time we level up, we're all just going to be like, dude, we're not taking enlarge reduce, we're just taking reduce.
Are you
I mean,
kidding?
it'd be-
Imagine
make her bigger.
enlarging Sig at this point.
Another size. No, imagine enlarging her another 2 sizes. She gets herself
no.
normal, and then both of us do enlarge reduce
Oh
on her.
my god.
No,
Oh, no.
it's like
Imagine-
She'd be gargantuan.
I was like, we run into the Tarrasque. Sigur's like, okay, I got this. Let's go.
Big, and then
It would be,
Bitter.
I can grapple a
but they're just like
Tarrasque.
twin spells and enlarges both Oryx and Sig.
Orcs would
Well,
be
wait,
one
let's
step
see
lower,
how
though.
big a Tarrasque would be.
God.
Oh, see,
huge.
that's
I'm
not.
sorry, the Tarrasque is the size of that elk.
Yeah, the 5e Trask is a wimp.
This thing is supposed to be gargantuan.
I thought gargantuans were more than however many squares that is.
Well,
Yeah.
you got large, then huge, which is 3x3, then
So
gargantuan, which is
there's-
4x4.
Yeah.
Medium,
Can
large,
we just talk about the fact that we just
huge.
saw
Yeah.
a gargantuan elk? Then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was a big elk. I mean, yeah, the thing with 5e Trask is that they nerfed it so badly from what it's
Mhm.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a world-ending event, not something that like level 7s can kill.
Yeah.
You need like an order edition. I think like actually you had to wish it dead.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
was
Something like
supposedly
that.
that's the only way that you can. Yeah, no, 5th edition Tarrasques are like baby Tarrasques. It's like the
Okay.
real
No,
the
go
real
ahead.
Tarrasque got killed, and these are just like
Yeah.
poor
Baby
imitations
Tarrasques.
made by some insane wizard.
Tremors.
Mage.
Like Tremors 2.
Okay,
So I think that's where we'll end it for tonight, probably.
Yeah.
as we're walking back to our sled.
Yeah. You're going back to the sled where Velen was taking care of the
Yeah.
sled
Doggos.
dogs. And she looks and she says, "What the hell was that?"
We were helping Oryx.
Just dealing with some trolls.
big friend.
He also got a gift from basically an elk god.
Big friend.
Yeah.
He's much
something-
more interested now. She says, "Oh, what?"
I'll
Oh,
show her.
oh, now.
I'll show her. I'll show her the bell and said, apparently the leader of the elk we rescued gave us this.
When you
I think it
open
is.
that and
Yeah.
the bell becomes visible, you see for a brief second her eyes get really big, and then she tries to. Everybody sees it because it's really she can't hold it. It's so obvious.
Huh.
I
She
closed the
tries
box.
to like stop reacting to it. She says, very interesting. I
Something
wonder
that will.
where you'll need
Interesting
that."
Interesting enough that you couldn't even stop yourself.
Hey, Ember, you're gonna have to identify that thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe when we get where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to enlighten us as to what You realized it is.
Well, if it's what I think it is, I didn't even know it was missing, so it's a little bit serendipitous that you now have it.
What do you
What?
think it is?
Who had
Which
it before?
is
It's Angeguk's bell.
Okay, elaborate.
In spell?
Angeguk is the whale that will take us to Oral's home.
Oh.
There's no way for us to get there otherwise. We have to ride on the whale's back.
Oh.
Oh.
To call the whale, you need the bell.
How did
But you have to have the bell fairly.
What do you mean barely?
Fairly.
Fairly.
Oh,
Fairly.
fairly.
You
Oh,
can't
can't
just
win
go
it fairly.
steal
We
the bell.
have to earn it.
Okay.
Yep. Well,
So since Oryx was gifted it,
that was wow. Well, that was
We're doing
handy.
this.
Holy crap.
Well, I guess you're not so upset about us going to help some elk.
She's looking at Oryx in a whole new light.
When the wizard respects the barbarian, it's a good day.
yeah. And
Yep.
that's
Ember.
where we'll end it.
Yeah, that's a great ending.
Mhm.
Oh, that was awesome.
It
Yep,
was
yep.
fun, yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, see you guys. We may or may not have a session on Wednesday, depending on if the heat wave is still going and if we've had our AC fixed, because we may be dead by then otherwise.
Oh.
Yeah,
Puddle of
our
goo.
cams would just show a
Yeah,
puddle.
yeah, no. That's why we don't even have lights on in the room. It's like just it is almost 10 o'clock. It is still feels like an oven in here with the fans. That is just
Yeah, we're dying. Anyways, have a good night.
Good night, folks.
Yes.
Good night.
Stay safe if you're dealing with this heat wave wherever
Yes.
you are. Drink lots of water.
Great.
Understand the symptoms of both heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
Yes.
Because
Please
they are
stay
two
safe.
very different things. Stay
Mhm.
safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.